What's good, YouTube land? What's up, y'all? It's your boy. It's your boy. It's Bo Nose in the house, y'all. I'm gonna give y'all I'm gonna give y'all a little bit of time to come in. I know I'm beyond late. So I'm gonna give you guys a little bit of time to get in. I was just talking to Mr. Reviewdork himself. My chat is let me see. Mr. Butler says, Bo, what's up? I need that, my dude. Karen says, hey, live. All this I'm quite sure is where is Bo? Step in on. Okay. So I'm hoping y'all see me now. Let me get my chat up and running. I'm gonna have Reviewdork in here in a second. I just got finished talking to him. We kind of talked a little bit. Got it. We got it on. Wait a minute, hold on. My screen, I'm stuck. Okay, there I go. All right. The team DST. Do y'all see me? Hold on. Let me get back to the live chat. I got to get the live chat back up. Hold on, y'all. Let me get it up. Give me time to get everything up and running. My device like, but we ain't gonna work for you right now. Hold on, y'all. I'm giving the chat. I'm going to go to my phone so I can see the chat because I can't see the chat right now. My phone like, nah, I ain't gonna act right for you, bro. Give me a second. Tim, what are you doing here? I know I told you guys 6 o'clock. Troop there at Bo Show. Let me see. Hold on. Let me look. Hold on, y'all. I know y'all. I'm thinking y'all see me. I'm finna go on so I can see the chat until my computer catch up. My computer is like probably mad at me too for being late. And again, y'all, I apologize. Your boy is sorry. I know I said 6, but that's my fault, y'all. I misheard it wrong. It was supposed to have been 7 o'clock, not 6 o'clock. So I do apologize for that. I promise I do apologize for that. Let me make sure I get on so I can see the chat. Give it a little bit of time. Okay, hold on. Okay, I see the chat now. Tim, what's good? LJ is in here, so if you guys can't hear me, press 1. LJ, I think he was pressing 1. So hold on, let me make sure I can get to the chat again. Okay, pop out the chat. Okay, y'all, we at it. When Reviewdork, he should be popping in. Once he pop in, we will start the interview. So I will start the interview. Look, I got everybody calling me. What's up, Philly Cable Dave? What's good with you? What's good, yo? What's good, True? What's good, Tim? Let me see who else. I want to make sure I ain't missing nobody. What's good, Tim DJ? What's good, Miss Carol? Your lady see me throwing me off, Miss Carol. Troop got okay. Damon Brown was good. Who else I got? I got Marcos. What's good with you? So soon as Reviewdork come back, he had to go to his channel, guys. He went to his channel to let everybody know that he's coming over here to do an interview. So once he gets here, we will start the process. We will have it going. So once he get here, we will start it. Again, I do apologize for the lateness. The times was wrong. It was 7 o'clock instead of it being 6 o'clock. So your boy do apologize. Troop, I got you. Mr. Mark, what's good with you? Karen Hughes, what's good? Alicia Greg, 49er guy, what's good with you? Carla Stevenson, what's good? Real, if you guys don't know, my show is sponsored by I Need That Build. It's also sponsored by I Need That. Bo knows, subscribe to your boy's channel. The Real is the person who made my shirt. She made my cup. So as you see the cup, it says I need that bow nose. So if you guys trying to have her either get you a DST shirt, I need that shirt, a Super Deal shirt, or if you want to create your own shirt, get with Dareal. You can find her at the bottom of the description of this video. So she will be on the bottom of the description of this video if you guys trying to get with her. I will say Reviewdork is, man, can't wait to get him on here. Once he gets back, he will be back, and I'm quite sure once he get on, you guys don't forget to ask him questions when he get on here. Don't let him off the hook. I'm gonna ask him some questions, and of course, I want you guys to get at him. I know I don't go on Tuesdays, but the situation that's going on, we're gonna do the interview today with him because he also goes on tomorrow. So I will be doing the show again tomorrow. I gotta find me a candidate for tomorrow because it was supposed to be him, but I will find a candidate for tomorrow for tomorrow's show. Alicia says, I had season's tickets for you, but since you late, I'm just going. See, at least that's how he is. That's how you gonna do me. That's how you gonna do me. Okay, I see how it is. Yo-Yo says, yeah, I can't wait to hear from him. Glad he is with you, but yeah, we ran a little bit over. I learned a lot from him. So I will, like I said, I will be talking to him once he gets back on. He just gonna pop on. Once he pop on, then we will start the interview process. What's good, DVD King? What's good with you? Troop just put out, if you guys are not part of the DST group, he just put the DST group out. He just put out my email and he just put out my PayPal. So LJ, I want to give a shout out to LJ. He said he got him a new laptop. Hopefully it's working for you, LJ. I want to make sure I'm not missing nobody. Tim, DJ Smooth Vernon said for you guys to hit that thumbs up. All you guys that's hitting that thumbs up, I do appreciate it. Let me make sure. I seen something else. Alicia. Oh, okay. Alex SD, what's good with you? Want to make sure I'm not missing nobody. Ed GZ Anderson, what's good with you? So again, guys, hold on tight. I got Adrian in the building. What's good, Adrian? So give it a little bit. What's up, Teddy? As Dale say, jam. What's good with you, Teddy? Possum 08, what's good? Again, y'all, give Reviewdork a little bit of time. He went to his channel to let his people know to come over to here, which I appreciate him for that. He let them know to come over here so he can, so you guys can, so he can get a feel of the people that come to my channel, and then his people can get a feel of also to get a chance to hear him as well. Stu Gabe 33, what's good with you? He said, yo Bo, aloha bruh, the lava is hot. That's what's up, Gabe. I appreciate it. I'm gonna try to hit Hawaii one day. So, and aloha to you. So I appreciate it. Appreciate you saying what's up to me. Stu Gabe. Interpol, what's good with you? I want to make sure I am saying what's up, because I know once he get on here, I want to give my attention to him. Timu says, hey, Bo, did you check that Dallas Cowboy build? That no, I haven't. I seen it, but I haven't checked it out myself. I do want to get a chance to check it out myself, Tim. There was one a while back. It was some months back, and that one didn't really do too good. That one was in the UFO build. So in the UFO build, it had, if you guys remember, it had a lot of builds in there, and then it had a Cowboys one in there. It had a couple of sports teams in there, and it was okay, but it really wasn't. It really didn't work that good for me. William Lopez, what's good with you? The Cowboy builds look great. Yeah, it looked great, but I want to play with it myself. I'm gonna go in there and play with it to see, you know, how I like it. I might even do a review myself on it if I like it. So I will do that. I love my two nephews. What's good, you? Lobo 101. What's up with you? What's good with you, Lobo? Appreciate you for coming over. Teddy says, "Hey, Bo, can you airplay? Can you airplay on the M9X Max Pro?" Uh, Teddy, I don't. You know what, Teddy? I got one that I got to do tonight. I'm gonna find out. I've never tried to airplay on it, but I will try tonight, Teddy, and I will get back with you and let you know if you can. So, Teddy, make sure you ask me tomorrow because I will do it today, Teddy. So, I got a couple boxes I got to do today, so I will do them. And Teddy, I'm gonna write that down so I know to test that. So I will test that for you, Teddy. Let me see, make sure I'm not missing nobody else. LJ the Hammer. Oh, don't forget, guys, LJ is in here. The rest of the squad is in here as well. DST is in here. So I love it that you guys is in here representing. So I do appreciate that. I appreciate the love. Everybody coming in here to come to your boy's channel. You guys know I'm about interviewing the YouTubers so you guys can know, see what's going on with them. Also, I do my videos with different builds, different APKs, different add-ons. I do all of the above. One big reason I love being in DST is because we do everything. Let me make sure I'm not missing. What's up, Leroy Lewis? What's good with you? DVD says, okay, he talking to somebody else. Oh, Brooklyn Cord Cutters, what's good with you? I don't know if I shout out your name out. I don't remember saying it, but if I did, again, I'm gonna shout it out. I know Dale supposed to be in here. I think Real is gonna be in here too. I don't know if I saw them in here or not. I think they're gonna be in here pretty soon. Uno Nice, what's good with you? I told you I should go back to saying what I used to say about your name, Uno Nice, but I told you I'm gonna start saying your name right. What's the business is from the Dirty South? You got George in the house. That's what's up. Troop says, don't forget the oh, okay, he's talking to you, LJ. I was gonna say, no, I ain't forgot, Troop. I got Paul the Her in here. What's good with you? Man, two live shows. That too, guys. I know I'm going against, or I'm not going against them, but I do know that Steven is live right now. But I have to do the interviews, like I told y'all before, when I can get them. So the time frame for Reviewdork was around this time today. So it's 10 o'clock, like where he's at. So again, if you guys are probably on his channel, or if any of you guys even click back to his channel, I'm quite sure he's probably doing a live show, or he's doing a show right now for his people to come over here. And then he's gonna put a link out for them to come over here. I see it kind of hidden. Yeah, I see it kind of hidden to let me know. I see Dale just did a video as well. So I see everybody a little bit busy. So I like the business. I know yesterday it was a lot of people was live yesterday. So a lot of you end users are getting fed with a lot of stuff that's going on. Let me see. Uno Nice says, laugh aloud. It's all good, laugh. You saying it correctly now. Laugh aloud. I'm the nice one. That's what's up. Yeah, I'm a stand correctly. I mean, once somebody tell me somebody's name the right way it's pronounced, I got you. So, because I go with Bo, because my government, everybody screw my government name up. So I'll be like, if y'all don't say my name right, so, but since they don't say it right, I'm gonna stick to Bo. So I'm gonna leave it at that. Yo-Yo says no show yet. No show yet for who, Yo-Yo? For who? For who, Yo-Yo? He will be coming on. He will be coming on. So I'm trying to think, should I put the link out now, or should I wait? I'm trying to think, should I put the link out now for certain guys when they come, so they already have the link, or should I do it? Oh, yeah. He should be. Let me see. That's me. He should be doing it pretty soon. Yo, he told me he want to do it like in 10 minutes, and then he gonna come back. But I told him I wasn't gonna let you guys wait. I told him I was gonna come on and talk to you guys so you guys wouldn't be waiting. I don't want you guys to be sitting there waiting, because I did see a lot of you guys like, where he at? Both supposed to be there at 6 o'clock. So I didn't want you guys waiting, but I know he wanted to go over there and then come back. What's good, Surge Flicks? I'm going to rat the dork out right now. Hey, little lady, what's good? Also, Yo, Search Flicks, any of you guys that's trying to support what you guys do while you guys are in the chat now, you guys can put your links out there. So Yo, if you want to put your link out there, same thing with you, Serge. If you guys want to put your stuff out there, you can. What's good, Thomas C? What's up with you? So we still, and it's good because we still giving a lot of people a little bit of time to come on. Real Dale Troop. I'm gonna send y'all a link. But don't come in now. Y'all come in when I ask you guys to come in, or when I say it's open for people to come in. Then you guys come in. Troop, I just sent you a link. Just now, I see Reviewdork thing just went up now, showing that he's gonna be here. So Dale, I'm gonna send him a link as well right now. That way you guys will have the link. If they'll come in, hopefully he just don't come in. I'm sending him a link right now. Real, I'm gonna send you a link right now too. That way you guys will have it, and then when you guys are ready to come in, you guys can. So you guys can do that. So he put the video out, so guys be looking for him to come in right now. I do see it that he dropped the link that he's gonna be over here. It's funny how he said my name. We going live on Bo. He got KNO. He just got the apostrophe S. That's funny. So you guys know when he get on here, I'm gonna give him a hard time about saying my name wrong, right, y'all? You know I'm gonna give him a hard time, right? He cool though. He ain't gonna he gonna be good with it. I do see that he did that. Also, Yo just put in her link, the little guys. So if you guys want to go on there, click. They got great deals and stuff going on over there. Check them out. If you guys don't have IPTV, then you guys can get it. And we have Mr. Man in the building. So what's good, Marcus Martinez? Let me see. Anybody else I'm missing? So, because I don't want to miss you guys once I start chit-chatting to Mr. Man. So he's here. We gonna start the interview. What's good, Brad?
What's good, man? Can you hear me?
What's good, Soul Bro Harmony? I can hear you. If you guys can hear Reviewdork, press 1. Anthony J. King was good. So if you guys can hear Reviewdork, press 1. Eric Kocher was good. I want to make sure. Tim Windsor was good. David Vasquez was good. Trevor Price was good. Cap Dog was good with you. Nicholas Copeland, Rupul Hernandez. Want to make sure I ain't missing nobody. Okay, so they hear you. Milkman, what's good with you? You know I'm gonna always remember your name, Milkman. I'm gonna always remember your name, sir. So we have them in the building, Tony. So again, we will start the interview. And first off, I want to say, Mr. Gabe Reviewdork, I want to say thank you, sir, for blessing my panel. I appreciate you from the top and the bottom. So I do. We got 78 in here so far. He in a seat that's hot. Y'all know when he come to my channel, my seat sizzle a little bit. So on demand was good. Even though his seat sizzling, he know he welcome. He at home. Want to make sure. You see, he done wiped his feet off. He done got his cup of Joe. He like, man, I'm with this. Let's do this, bro. So everybody that's coming over from Reviewdork's channel. I appreciate you. My first question, I'm gonna give you a hard time. Why you beat my name up? Why you cut my name short?
I'm cutting your name short.
Yeah, on your when you post on your page, you put Bo when you put KNO apostrophe S. I said I like that though. You didn't put the W.
Man, I might fix.
No, you get it.
Man, I gotta fix
No,
this.
you get it. I tell everybody I was gonna give you a hard time. But I want to say within that question, I do want to say first off, welcome, and then also within that, I want to say coming to the YouTube community. What I usually ask my people the first time is, what got you into doing YouTube? What made you want to say, you know what, I want to do me a YouTube channel? Was it a certain YouTuber? Was it something that you did on your own? Was it something that hit you? What made you say, I want to do YouTube?
Hey, well, this is kind of personal. I don't know if my brother is gonna let me throw him under the bus like that, but let's start at YouTube. Honestly, was it was October 4th of 2017. I'm on the highway having a conversation with my brother. At that time, you know, he was still trying to like figure himself out. He was like, you know, I got bigger dreams than this. You know, he was working a job that really had a glass ceiling.
Okay.
You know, he had applied to be a police officer. He had applied to be a state trooper. You know, things were just, you know, not working out for him. And I said, hey, you know what, man? You like playing video games? We play video games on Xbox, and you know, it's a big group of us. And you know, I was like, we're balding out, man. Yeah, I think a lot of people find this entertaining. So, you know, let's start a YouTube channel, you know. And I was like, you down? He was like, yeah. Next thing you know, man, next day, man, Amazon was at his front door. He had a laptop, he had a camera. Amazon was at my front door. I had a laptop, I had a camera. I was like, let's go, man. You know, I'm the kind of guy, man, I'm very definitive, and you know, that's both a gift and a curse.
Okay.
You know what I mean? If I'm like, I'm gonna go hard, I'm gonna go hard. You know, it's like I don't want at the end of the day to have the what it could have should have. I mean, I've had enough of what it could have should have in my life, and I think we all have.
Right.
You know what I mean? You know, as you grow older and you know, you just become a little more experienced and seasoned in life. You just say, hey, you know what, man? You know, you got to grab life by the horns and just wrestle that bitch down. You know, if you want it, go get it. You know, and so that was the dialogue exactly that I had with my brother. I'm like, hey, you know, let's get it. What had happened was that in that, you know, he was just unfolding his cards. You see what I'm saying? It was like, okay, so we got YouTube going, and then he gets a call from the post office. He becomes a mailman. Now he's got a federal job. You know, he's got a pension, that kind of thing. And you know, God bless him. You know what I mean? His seat's always here at Reviewdork. And I said, listen, man, you know, go do what you got to do, man. You're still a youngin'. You know what I mean? Like, but you know, I'm just the type of personality, man. If I start something, I ain't quitting till my heart stop beating. That's just me, man. You know, so Reviewdork just, you know, it came about through, you know, a conversation. At first we were, you know, reviewing video games, that kind of thing. And then, you know, after that, it was just like, okay, so what am I passionate about? You know, my brother's doing this thing. He's working 60 hours a week as a mailman. And if you guys know anybody in a federal job, I like to call it compensated slavery. Those guys it's very militant. You know, they will run you to the ground. You're doing 60 hours a week. You know, those guys, you know, delivering our mail, delivering our social security check, you know, delivering the coupons. They don't get enough respect, man, because those guys are in at 7 in the morning. They're not done until 7 o'clock at night. And the thing is, we only see them when they get to our house. You know what I mean?
Right.
But, you know, to that man, he's like, okay, I'm a quarter way done with my route. I'm halfway done with my route. You know what I mean? Right. And I live in the sunny state of Florida, so these guys get to drive. I don't know how they work out there in Vegas, if they get to like drive a lot, but you know, he's in the Northeast in Connecticut where, you know, it's rugged terrain and he has to walk. We're talking about letter carriers, man. This man is walking, you know, 10, 12 miles a day. So, I said, man, hey, man, if that's you, that's cool. I'm gonna keep on rocking and rolling, and let's see where this takes us. And just last year, 2017, in May, I remember doing this video where we hit 1,000 subscribers. I did a 1,000 subscriber video where I drove from Florida to Connecticut.
Okay.
I could have flew, but you know what I mean? It was just like, it was a journey. You know what I mean? It was like, I was like, I drove up to Connecticut and we hung out. That video is archived. You guys could check it out on my channel. And it was so awesome just to hit 1,000 subscribers then. You know what I mean? And then here we are 13 months later, and we got 88,000 people. And that in itself is humbling. And I know there's certain people who will say, hey, you're not humble, but trust me, man, I'm as humble as they come. You know what I mean?
Right.
So yeah, that's how I jumped on YouTube, man. It was more of like, hey, bro, let's see what we can do. You know what I mean? And it turned out to what it turned out. And I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I not in my wildest dreams did I expect it to be this big. Now for some, say, well, you only got 88,000 subscribers, but when you're pushing 800,000 to 1,000,000 views per month, that's substantial. You know what I mean? Like I'm going to my younger cousins, my son's cousin, so be my like second or third cousin, but I'm going to his VPK graduation. Some guy's like, hey, Reviewdork, you know what I mean? Or I'm out in public and someone's like, hey, Reviewdork, it puts me at odds, because I'm like, well, I ain't a nobody really. I'm just a YouTuber. I'm a Z-lister at best. I'm not going to the Cannes Film Festival. I ain't doing none of that. I'm not talented at all. I just go ahead and show people what to do, because it worked for me.
Right.
And that's it.
Right. Troop, you're not supposed to be on here till after he done, Troop.
I got you.
But also my next question is, which you kind of answered it, which was, did you see yourself at 80,000?
You know what, man? When we had a discussion earlier today, and you said, every day you wake up, dealing with yourself, competing with yourself, right?
Right.
So at the end of the day, I don't care whether you're a YouTuber or you're a mailman or, you're the next aspiring rapper, filmmaker, whatever it is you're doing in life. You wake up the next morning and you say, how can I do better? How could I do what I do better, or how could I better myself? At the end of the day, once you start normalizing your life, normalizing is an eloquent and elegant way of saying being complacent. When you start normalizing your situation and saying, I'm comfortable where I'm at, I got the white picket fences, I got the green lawn, you know what I mean? This is what life amounts to me. At the end of the day, you're being complacent with a very limited resource, which is called time. You know what I mean? We're all racing against time. Time is a very limited resource for every single one of us. And when you start normalizing your situation and saying, this is all I'm ever going to amount to be, then you know what, you're limiting yourself as an individual. And so I would advocate for anybody, parents, if your kids saying, hey, I want to be a YouTuber, I think you need to, feed into that ambition. You know what I mean? I know it does, it's not as sexy as saying, I want to be an engineer or a doctor or an attorney or anything like that. But if it's your child's dream or ambition, it's like, let them live to their potential. Until they decide it's not their dream or their ambition.
Also, when they start asking me questions, I try to, if I see them, I try to ask you real quick. John Boy said, big giveaway when you hit 1K, 100K.
Oh, when I hit 100K, yeah, it's going to be a big giveaway. I'm giving away $1,000 when I hit 100K.
Okay. So my next question also within that, Gabe, is this: when you actually got to doing your YouTube? When you got to doing it and you started going, what made you switch off from when you said you started doing the games? What made you switch off from the games to start doing a little bit of everything else? What made you switch off to it?
You know, a lot of it is curiosity meets passion. You see what I'm saying? Like it was one thing. It was like I was like, you know, honestly, very, very true story. My grandmother invites me over to the house, and you know, she's old school, right? So she was using popcorn time all her life, right?
Okay.
On her PC. So she had her PC connected to her flat screen, that kind of thing. And for whatever reason, it wasn't working. She got one of those letters kind of deal. And yeah. And so she was like, do you know how to install Kodi? I'm like, true story, man. A year and a half ago, I didn't know anything about repos or repositories or add-ons or anything like that. And so I'm there sitting on her computer. I'm like, what the hell is this? You know, the UI was off, you know, at least for me. It didn't make any sense to me as far as like installing add-ons, you know what I mean? Like as a platform, you know, as an engineer to a platform, and I come from a computer background. Basically, you're trying to think, you know, how to make the user experience as easy and as frictionless as possible. You see what I'm saying? For the end user, you know, you're a programmer, and sometimes as programmers, you know, we think in very, very complex mechanisms. We think of very, very complex, you know, pyramids. And so, you know, I think in the forefront, you really have to think about the end user, like, you know, the simplicity. And I was like, man, I don't understand this, but I want to learn. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And so you know, after doing research, man, you know, I was like, oh, okay, I got to go ahead and buy a Fire Stick now. I bought a Fire Stick.
So I was just say, so you bought it. So then you bought a Fire Stick, and then from your Fire Stick, when did you venture off from the Fire Stick to the box? Because you also do boxes as well now too, right?
Yeah. So I talk about boxes. You know, when I was playing with the Fire Stick, what I was realizing was like, okay, well, this little stick's got 8 gigs of storage after the OS uses what it has to use. You know what I mean? Then you're left with 5 gigs, you know, and then what you got 1 gig of RAM.
Right.
You know, the processor isn't up to par. And then I'm like, this, you know, this wasn't built for this. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And then you start realizing, like, okay, that's where these Android boxes come to play, because they were there to fill a need. There was a big freaking hole in the market. You see what I'm saying? Because you got to understand that Amazon was pushing the Fire Sticks to push their own products. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
You know,
big time.
Yeah. So it's all a numbers game. The more Fire Sticks in individuals' homes, yeah, the higher the probability someone's going to subscribe to, you know, Amazon Prime. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna subscribe to, you know, the other services. So, you know, I was like, okay, so that's their gimmick. You know, but these were highly underpowered devices, you know, for what people were people were expecting their Fire Stick to take them to the moon and back, and that was a unreal expectation.
So did somebody tell you about the box, or did you just come across the Android box?
Actually, there was a Amazon seller that came across my channel, sent me a link, and said, "Hey, you know, we have the Ysuo T95Z." But it's a T95Z, but you know, he branded it Ysuo. We're like, okay, you know, I'll check it out. And man, it was love at first sight. It was love at first sight, man. I'm like, you kidding me? You know, you kidding me, man? Like, I fell in love with this box. Like I never fell in love with a woman as fast as I fell in love with this box. I'm like, okay. like seriously, man. Man, I was like, wow, this is awesome. This is awesome. Now, this is what the experience should be. You know, it's, you know, people give the China boxes a bad rap. You know, they say, well, you know, they're underpowered compared to, like, let's say the NVIDIA Shield. But the thing with what Android boxes do is, you know, they're a clone version of, you know, the Android mobile operating system, right? And what I learned is that Android has such a large installation base that it was just natural. You know what I mean? Like it was easy. It was just open up a browser, install the APK, you're done. You know what I mean? It was just
Right.
so intuitive at that point. I'm like, okay, this is dope. And so, I'm start playing around with that. And then people are leaving comments like, well, check out the NVIDIA Shield. You don't know about the NVIDIA Shield. And it was me, listen, my subscribers and the people commenting, helped me grow as a YouTuber. You see what I'm saying?
Right,
So
right.
I'm like NVIDIA Shield. Let me go ahead and check this out. Because when I was reading it, I'm like, okay, well, this is a gaming device. It's a gaming streaming device, that kind of thing. Well, I remember getting the NVIDIA Shield. I'm like, okay, it's on like Donkey Kong. You know what I mean? Like, all right, we got a Tegra chipset. We got 3 gigs of RAM, 16 gigs of storage. Okay, oh man, this is gonna be awesome. And then I opened it up. I'm like, wait, no web browser. What the hell? No web browser. I'm like, we don't have APKs that are native, to it. And so then now you're venturing off that path to File Explorer. And then you know what I'm saying? It's like, listen, I grew because the community helped me grow. When I
Okay,
didn't have
okay.
the answers, the community helped me grow. And the
So
thing
that
is,
was so that was your niche. That became your niche.
yeah, that became my niche because it was something that I was just so fascinated about. I'm like, man, this is cool. You know what I mean?
Right, right. So
you know,
as you creating your niche, your subscriber count is was basically growing, and you was actually into what you was doing, which is good. So you never thought about, or have you thought about trying to do your own build, or you leaving that aspect of it alone? Is it so?
well, well, well,
Do you know about the add-ons and how to get into the add-ons and all of that, or is it just you like doing what you're doing?
well, you know what? I actually did a build. I did an RD sports build, and
Oh, okay.
yeah, I went. Listen, man, when you're passionate about something, man, it's like you go all in. And so it was the RD sports build. It had a couple of the add-ons. It was a culmination of add-ons all put together, right? You put the
Right.
RD sports build in there, and then you hit install, and then boom, everything's there on the Kodi. But and this is why it defected from Kodi. This is what happened. So I did this build. Everyone's like, "Yeah, Reviewdork, this is great." You know what I mean? This is
Right.
great. And then these add-ons just stopped working. Now, for me, coming from the background that I come from, I'm like, how does something stop working within 2 weeks? Why isn't the add-on being supported anymore? You know
Right.
what I mean? Like, why is Sports Devil having so many issues? You know what I mean? So then that took me to my next step, in which I created basically the RD Sports APK.
hmm And
So,
not to cut you off. I'm gonna let you finish. But Mr. On Demand says he still have the RD Sports is what inspired him to make his fork and to do what I am doing right now.
oh man, that's great. That's great. That's awesome, man. At the end of the day, man, it's like that. That's what it's all about. You want people to be inspired and you want them to elevate the game. You know what I mean? I don't have any
Right.
problems with, people taking, my initial inspiration, making it better. You know what I mean? Isn't that
Right.
evolution? Isn't that what keeps us going as a
Oh
species?
man, big time. I bumped into you by getting your store, not your store, but your I'm trying to think. I don't want to call it a store. It's more or less like a store. It's almost like the file link that's going on now, but it's not a file. It's not. You don't call it a file link. You was calling it your own. I mean, it was more or less like your own store, but you was doing it to where you go in and you going to get your own apps out of there. So I meant to ask you that too, or I have you on here now. Do you still have that going on, or did you switch over to a file link, or what are you doing with
Okay, so
a
so
way
so
for
this
people to
is
get?
what happened. This is what happened. So with RD Sports, the APK. So there was a website, sportsifree.xyz.
Okay.
And I love this so much, man. Oh man, they were the best thing since sliced bread, right?
Mhm.
And I figured, if these guys had an APK, you know what I mean? So basically you just build an APK that's essentially a web browser, and then one click is sent you right to their site. So they started getting a lot of traffic. You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
I had no affiliation with these dudes. It was just, man, I love this, right? You get WWE, you get an NFL, you get an NBA, Major League Baseball. You know, these guys were getting tons of traffic. And then next thing I know, they're getting all this traffic. They start putting everything behind a paywall. They want people to start donating. You know what I mean? Apparently the ad revenue wasn't enough. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So with that, you know, the RD Sports APK sort of kind of like died out. And, you know, I decided at that point, you know, I wasn't going to go ahead and essentially support, you know, an individual or organizations that, you know, if you're putting out something for free, you got to keep it free. You know what I mean? You can't just sit there and say, oh man, we got 500,000 people visiting our site each and every day now, thanks to this APK. Now we can make some money. You know what I mean? Because if you're going to sit there with a sense of entitlement, thinking like, now you're going to go ahead and make some money, then why don't you just make a phone call to the guy who's essentially promoting you for free? Not that I care to make money, but if you're sitting there with that mindset, like, oh, now I get to make money. You know what I mean? It's like, man, that's kind of screwed up, man. You know what I mean? Because everybody's doing it on the pretense that it's free.
Right. Hey, that's and then if you switch it up, it changes everything. Especially if I'm telling people it's free, then you didn't switch it up on me. So that's what it was called, Dork Box. I know I didn't want to say it was the wrong thing. I knew that's what it was. I'm like, is it Dork? I know it's Dork something. So I still have it too.
So we got Dorkbox HD. We got dorkboxhd.com. And that's up. You guys can go there, check out, you know, all the APKs, all some of my favorite APKs, you know, and you could just load up your Fire Stick. Don't load it up too much, because if you got a Fire Stick, you only got 5 gigs, right? But if you got a cube, man, you got 12 gigs to work with, you know. And if you got an NVIDIA Shield, you got 16. You've got to get an expandable hard drive there, you know, USB 3.0 hard drive, you know, the sky's the limit. But even with that, with Dorkbox, the reason why Dorkbox came about is because Reviewdork got DDoSed and the site went down.
Okay.
Yeah, so it got DDoSed and the site went down, and I had to move the domain. My host provider was like, you know, we don't want to deal with this, and I'm like, oh, crap, you know what I mean? So, you know, got another hosting provider and just decided, okay, well, it won't be Reviewdork. It'll be Dorkbox. I just thought Dorkbox HD was cool.
Yeah, that's a good name. That's a good name. I like that name.
Yeah, thanks, man.
Also, Todd Cummings said, "Is IPTV allergy? Is it coming back?"
Oh yeah. It's definitely coming back. Listen, you know, people need to understand the mechanisms that come with taking in money, especially with credit cards. All right. When you're taking in, you know, with what happened with Set TV, you know what I mean? IPTVology was a service that was getting 30 to 50 brand new subs each day. When Set TV went down, yeah, that number spiked to about 2,000 in 2 days. Okay. All right. So here's the deal. Here's what happened. When I started noticing that my authorized.net account was sending out flags because people were trying to process 300-400 orders in 3 minutes, I said, we're going to shut this down. And the reason why we had to shut this down is because I don't want anybody feeling like they're left behind. You know what I mean? Like, okay, you know, we got these subs in, you know, they're expecting service, you know, they want the service, and, you know, I could have taken that filter off and just let authorized just take credit card after credit card after credit card after credit card, and it would have done so in rapid speed. You know what I mean? But what I ended up doing was diverting the traffic over to Gears IPTV Now, which is the first group of individuals that I worked with Gears that I initially did, you know, the promotion pro bono. All right. So, you know, I told my best friend, I'm like, listen, man, you know, we were blessed with this traffic here, but you know what I mean? The blessing can become a curse if it's not handled with the responsibility. You know, that a product and a company is only as good as the customer service it provides. You know, and for a 2-man show, it's a 2-man show. You got to respect. Listen, man, yeah, I'm not a stranger to 16-hour days, but these were 16 hours back to back of misery on a Friday and a Saturday. It was misery. And what I mean by that is, like, the subscribers weren't making me miserable at all. You know what I mean? Like, you know, people sending emails, you know, log in. it was just it was the volume, it was the rapid fire nature of it. I was literally like stressed out, man, and I drink a lot of coffee as it is. And I'm like shaking, man. Like seriously, I was shaking so much, dude. I think I time traveled. That's how much I was shaking.
You was drinking like that?
Yeah, I would drink a coffee like that, man. I'm telling my man, I'm like, yeah, 16 hours in. Between a Friday and a Saturday, we might have answered like 800 support tickets. And the reason why we had to answer so many support tickets was because when we got flooded with that much traffic, the mail server wasn't sending out the credit card confirmations fast enough. It wasn't sending out the user emails fast enough, that kind of thing. Right?
Okay.
So it's like now we're doing everything manually at this point. And I'm like, hey man, it's got to be done, and we did it to the best of our ability. And I still feel like we're going to keep it shut down. We're going to get a merchant provider that's going to allow us to take on more volume, because that was too much volume that happened too fast.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
And you know what I mean? I just want to be responsible, because listen, man, when you take in people's credit cards, people are trusting you with their credit card information. You know what I mean? They're trusting you that, you're not going to do anything funky with it. You know what I mean? And trust, especially in e-commerce, you just don't give trust, man. You know what I mean? Especially in IPTV, in this industry, after what happened with Set TV, that the customer base at Set TV, they were already so jaded, you know what I mean, that they prepaid a whole year, they lost their money, that kind of thing, right?
Right.
And so now they're jumping on the next IPTV service, and they're already on edge. They're already on edge. I had to diffuse a lot of situations, and sort of kind of like, just massage people and say, hey, look, we're going to take care of you, even if it means, I don't get sleep for 3 days, which it felt that way, man. It was horrible.
So it was something new then to you. Well, at least we getting a little bit of what it is to do an IPTV. Before I ask my next question, I do want to say to the YouTubers that's out there, what's good with you? iTrusStreams, Mr. Blammo, Mr. On Demand, SUPERDELLTV, The Real. I do want to say what's good to you guys. I don't want you guys to think I'm ignoring you, but what's good with y'all? If you got if you guys have any questions in the chat, do not forget to post your question so I can ask Gabe so he can answer that question. So again, I tell you guys ask for him. I get them over here. Don't be afraid to ask them a question. So Mario said massage people. He gave a smiley face, so he was happy to hear that. Eugene was good. Want to make sure I'm not missing no question. If I miss your question, repost it. And I go from there. Josh says, yeah, I got super hard paying a year for Set TV. Shaking my head. Thanks for the message, though. Okay. So, again, from Target and from Reviewdork, both of them actually is giving you guys some knowledge as far as if you guys are going to do IPTV service, more or less try to go month to month, then you guys trying to go a venture out because you don't know something might end up happening. And I want to make sure I'm quoting that right, Gabriel.
Yep.
Okay, so so that is a little bit of knowledge that you guys can get from that. So shout out to Target as well as Reviewdork for that information. So Bubba Smith says, asked him if he knows my. Oh wow, really, Bubba? Where my team at? Y'all got Bubba here asking me questions I almost asked too. Good, I trust. Okay, I want to make sure I'm not missing nothing. Okay, my next question is when is it any YouTuber out here that you like what they doing, or is it something that you see that you said I'm going to model my channel toward them, or did you just say, well, for me talking to you, I more or less know how you get down, but I'm going to ask it anyway. As far as is it another YouTuber that you see and you say, you know what, I like how he or her is doing their channel. I'm a either go toward that way, or I'm gonna surpass, or did anybody motivate you as a supervisor once you switched over to doing the streaming part of it? Was there anybody that you looked at and said, you know what, I'm gonna either be better than him or he motivates me to keep pushing?
You know what? I'm going to say a name. You know, you guys either know him or you don't know him. All right. But one of my favorite YouTubers out there, believe it or not, is Casey Neistat. And
Okay.
Casey Neistat, he's a vlogger out of New York City. And the reason why I admire him
Okay.
is because, you know, you guys see the production after the camera gets, you know, recorded, printed, you know, edited, all that stuff. You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
There's a lot of work. You know what I mean? You got to, you know, the right type of equipment, that kind of thing. But what this man does is vlogs damn near daily. And for those who don't know what it takes to be a YouTuber, you know, when you start a video production on even something as simple as a review on, you know, a Fire Stick, you know, from start to finish, that can be about 3 to 4 hours.
Okay.
Right? 3 to 4 hours from start to finish. You're doing your research on the product, you're getting your B-roll, you know what I mean? You're trying to get the right shots, you're trying to, you know, get your storyline down, you know, you're doing everything. And this man does it on a damn near daily, and he's doing it on his life. And it seems like total improv, but you know it's not, because there's a specific story that he wants to tell. You see what I'm saying? And
Right.
so you got to respect that tenaciousness. You gotta respect that, you know, that ambition, that drive, that each and every day he's going to go ahead, turn on that camera and tell us a story. You know what I mean?
Right.
And his story challenge just is dope, in my opinion. You know, you guys got to check out Casey Neistat. He's not even in the Kodi genre. You see what I'm saying? You know,
Yeah,
he's
you gonna
just a
make me look.
YouTuber in general.
I'm gonna look for him, but you have a couple people in the chat saying they know who he is, which I do like that. They know who he is. They saying he's real good. I got somebody asked me, are you subscribed to Two Wheel Donkey, or do you know who Two Wheel Donkey is?
No.
And says asked if he is subscribed to Two Wheel Donkey.
Two
So
Wheel Donkey.
yeah, I don't know who that is either. That's girl for Danny. Josh F says, Mr. Bonos, thank you for the shout out. I never get any acknowledgement ever. So much love to you and the new sub. Appreciate you, Josh. Appreciate you. Also, if you guys new to the channel and you guys just know coming in, I will say this. Everybody that comes in, once you ask a question, you family. Once you ask me a question, the person I'm interviewing a question, you guys are family. So that's more or less how I treat people that's coming in. We want you to feel welcome, or I want you to feel welcome once you come into my page. Again, I got the man on my channel, so he's blessing it today. Don't let him off the hook. You guys ask them questions. So what's good, food stamps? What's good? I just seen somebody else that I hadn't seen, a name that's not familiar. I lost it. What's good, C-Tech? Paul Durr, he got 2 question marks. Paul, what's your question? Eugene. Okay, Eugene talking to somebody else. Reviewdork, do you watch? Okay, iTrusStream says, Reviewdork, do you watch Peter McKinnon?
Hells yeah. Peter McKinnon, man, that man is a freaking rock star. You know, again, listen, if you're gonna be on YouTube, you don't just jump on YouTube and put on a webcam like we do. You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
you know, we can do this. You know, we're doing an interview, right?
Right.
But you know, there's science, you know, behind the YouTube video. You know what I mean? Like when you get in the camera, like I got a Panasonic GH5, right? It's a micro four thirds camera, and that probably doesn't matter to anybody, right? But you know, when you learn the science of, you know, ISO, you know, you're learning the science of, you know, frame rates, you know, you're learning the science of so much. And then, you know, you got Peter McKinnon is just, you know, showing you how to do cool transitions in Premiere Pro. Like, you know, these guys are invaluable assets to the entire YouTube community. And again, you gotta respect those guys, because they're doing it, they're living it, they're doing it day in and day out. You know, in the same way that we strive, you know, to teach and show people, you know, in our niche, you know, that's Kodi and Fire TV and APKs. You know, these guys, man, they're passionate about what they do, and you can never kick a man who's passionate about what they do. In fact, you know, a man who has that type of passion, ain't no stopping him. He ain't gonna care what the hell you say. He's just gonna keep on rocking and rolling, man. You gotta respect that, man. It's seriously,
and that's the part that's cool too. I also got a question that I was gonna ask you as well, because some of the other guys told me what they do and how many times they do it. Another question I was gonna ask you is, how many takes or how many times do you edit your videos before you actually put them out there for the end users? Do you just put them out there, or do you do it a fine tune? Do you do two?
Man,
do you do three? What's your estimate?
Okay, so I'll give you an example. Today's video that I dropped, you check it out on my channel. I was doing a review on the fire cube, right?
Okay.
And that was a series of takes. That was me getting the slow motion settings done for last night. I was, you know, getting all my B-roll on this. And then earlier today was just really getting myself pretty for the camera, getting in front of the camera. And then, you know what I'm saying? It's like your message needs to be congruent to your story. So last night, I already had an idea of what I wanted to say today. And so it is a premeditated process. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. You know, you're thinking about what you want to show, what you want to tell, you know, what you learned in the process. And like I said, man, with these Alexa, with Alexa on this bad boy, you know, like I didn't know anything about Alexa skills. And then when I checked out Alexa skills, I'm like, man, there's Alexa skills for anything. You want to learn, you want your fire cube to wipe your grandma's ass? There's an Alexa skill for that, man. I promise you.
So do you like the box?
Yeah. Nah.
At the end of the day?
Nope.
No? Okay.
Nah.
He like, nah, at the end of the day, nope, and nope. They go my team. My team acting up now. That's what I'm talking about. So I got my po-pos out there. For you guys and I will say this, if you guys want to act up in my chat, for the ones that don't know, it don't happen over here. So we don't do that on this side. So if you putting stuff in the chat that don't belong, trust me, it will be deleted. Not only will it be deleted, if you keep it up, they will kick you out. So that's just my warning to whoever acting up in the chat. Like I said, you're more than welcome, but conduct yourself accordingly. Also, Mr. Want to make sure. I don't know who asked it because I missed it, but somebody said, what is the best add-on that you use, or what is the best add-on out there that you use inside of Kodi?
The best add-on I use inside of Kodi, you know what? Man, you know what? Oh, man, you know what?
They put you on the spot with it. They put you on the spot which one you use, or better yet, I change it up for you. Name a couple of them that you use.
I'm gonna answer this. Right? I hold no allegiance to no add-on on Kodi that doesn't last more than 2 weeks. But the Gears Reloaded add-on's been lasting forever, so that's got to be my favorite add-on on Kodi. I mean, the thing just works. It's still, you know, it works. And listen, man, you know, I know it sounds like a plug, but you know, I get excited about stuff I love. You know, people ask me, you know, up until this whole point, you know, it was like review Vaders, review Nitro. And I'm the kind of guy, man, when I love something, I just stick to it. You know what I mean? You're not going to catch me reviewing anything other than what I love. You know what I mean? Like that's really it, you know. And I know, you know, people expect like, oh, it's Reviewdork. You know, you're supposed to review everything. But, you know, I had to be cautious because I was getting solicited a lot. You know, like, hey, you know, how much would it cost me to review, you know, Vaders, or how much would it cost me to review, you know, this, that, and the other? Or I just started an IPTV. How much would that cost me? And, you know, and this was before I became a Gears reseller. And I said, you know, I just can't do it. You know what I mean? Like, at the end of the day, you know, people want consistency. You know what I mean? They don't want to be pulled here and there. You know, with APKs, there's always a new APK coming out. You know, if it's the best up to date, yeah, that's the best up to date. But when you're talking about a premium service where you're asking people for money, nah, man, you can't be pulling people here and then pulling people there. That's why, you know, if I'm IP Vanish, I'm IP Vanish. You're not going to see me doing Express. You're not going to see me do Nord. You're not going to see me do private internet access. You're not going to see me do any of those companies. You know what I mean? I could
Right.
very easily just go ahead and sign up as an affiliate to all of them. You know what I mean? And just do a video and do a video comparison and say, hey, you know, whichever one, you know, you guys think is the best, just click the link down in the description. And any which way, I'm still going to make money. You see what I'm
Right.
saying? But
Yeah.
I don't do that. I don't do that because it's like I just believe that IP Vanish is the best. It works for me. So I'm going to stay true to what I believe in. You know, that's like me being a Giants fan and then just turning on over and saying the Cowboys is the best. Oh, hell no. Nah.
Yeah, you see this blue back here. You like, hey, now. You see it, like, oh, my goodness, blue on blue.
Yeah, I don't care how good Witten was. I don't care how good Romo was. I don't care about, you know what I mean? I don't care if you guys kicked their ass the first game of the season, last game of the season. You know what I mean? It's like I love my Giants, you know, just in I'm gonna stay true to my Giants. You know, I'll be honest there. I'll be honest. There was a time where I was a Broncos fan, because of John Elway. You know, before he won the Super Bowl. And you know what I mean? Like I don't know.
I switched to the Giants fan too late, but you ended up getting one from Eli. So I'm like,
yeah. You know, but I mean, I was a Giants fan all my life. You know what I mean? But it was just something about like Elway, just the way he played the game. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And you know, man, I just loved it. You know what I mean? And then they won the Super Bowl, and that was great. You know what I mean? But
that feeling's always great when your team make it and actually win it. That's it right there.
Yeah, but you know, if you ask me to be a Broncos fan now, I'll tell you, hell no, I bleed blue. I'm a Giants fan. It's like
I'm there all day.
And I blame that on my hormonal imbalance because I was hitting puberty at that time. That's how long ago it was, right? So I didn't know what I wanted.
Right. You like, let me switch it. GoPro Donnie said, so which is better, a build or just having add-ons?
You know what? For me, man, I'm all about less is more. You see what I'm saying?
Okay. More or less like Dale. Dale like. I mean, he'll do a build, but Dale like it to where he don't like a lot going on.
Yeah, I don't like a lot going on. You know, listen, man. I don't want to go into Kodi and see how pretty it looks, and you know what I'm saying, seeing some customized graphic in the back. You know what I mean? Like, I just want to go into Kodi or any APK for that matter. I want to be able to click it. I want to be able to click a movie, and I want to see it playing. Right. It's like it's really that simple. You know what I mean? So you know when and this is what I experienced even with my own build when I created the Reviewdork build. It was that, you know, these were all add-ons that I loved, but collectively one went down, then the other went down, then the other went down, and then, you know, that add-on became completely useless. That whole build was completely useless. You see what I'm saying? Right. And so from there, that was a learning experience for me. And I'm just like, you know, yeah, man, I messed up. You know, I'm gonna admit it, man. I messed up. You know, I put the best that I thought was the best, and they weren't the best for very long. You know what I mean? And you know, with that being said, is like, you know, don't commit to builds. You know, just get add-ons that work, and if they work, you keep them. You know, when they stop working, just delete them. Find the next one that works. You know what I mean? That's it.
So you guys heard it. You guys heard it from him, his opinion. So GoPro Donnie, I hope that helps you. I got a compliment and then I got a question. The compliment is from Jay Nix. He says, what's up, Bo? Hope all is well. Reviewdork is dope as yep. I respect his honest opinion due to straight up, humble, and knowledgeable salute. So that's from Jay Nix. Then Silverback says, Gabe, is learning to program hard or just time consuming?
All right. Well, first off, Jay Nix, love you, bro. And you know, is learning to program hard or time consuming? You know what? You know, for some people, learning to change your own brake pads is hard and time consuming. I think at the end of the day, you know, all we got is time. Ain't nothing hard as long as you're willing to commit the time. You see what I'm saying? You know,
Right.
when you put yourself on a deadline, like, okay, well, I got to get this done by then, or this, that, and the other, you know, you're making it harder on yourself. You know what I mean? If you commit yourself to something, don't give yourself a deadline. Take your time, you know, take your time. Everything will be hard at first glance. Everything. You see what I'm saying? You know,
Right.
like you think about it, man. You know, even having sex for the first time is hard, right? Because you know, like the first time you do it, it's just like bam, you're done in 3 minutes. You know,
Oh, I can't speak from myself.
listen,
No,
man,
I'm just playing. I'm just playing. I'm
you
just
were
messing with
14
you.
years old at one point. You was 14 years old at one point watching American Pie. You know what I mean?
You
Just
said
learning
American
what it
Pie.
was, right? But you
Right.
know, when you get older, you're like, okay, this ain't that hard. You know what I mean? You just like thinking
Right.
about, you know, rainbows, unicorns, and midgets and shit. It's just like you learn to control it, right? Your pull-out game becomes strong as hell. But you know, it just comes with experience. It comes with time. You gotta take that time.
Time.
You
Okay.
know, it,
To get that craft just right. He like, let me get that craft right. Rodriguez said, which Android device is your all-time favorite? And then he said, mine is the NVIDIA Shield.
Well, you know what? Android device under $100. There's two. There's the H96 Max and there's the T95Z. When you start flirting with the $200 arena, that's the NVIDIA Shield. And what I love about the NVIDIA Shield is that you're future proof for the next, 2-3 years. What I love about NVIDIA, unlike Amazon, is like it's almost like every 8 months or so, Amazon's releasing a new device, right?
Right.
You know, the NVIDIA Shield, there's just two versions. You know what I mean? They released one in
Right.
2015. Then they went ahead and made a smaller version in 2017. But it's the same chipset. It's specced out exactly the same. You see what I'm saying? And if it ain't broke, don't fix. But
Right.
if you're sitting up on the top right there, you know what I mean? And it's like no one can hold a candle to the NVIDIA Shield right now. You know what I mean? It like Omar likes to say, it just works.
Okay. And with you saying that, Juan said, is Nitro TV going down? Like, how would he?
You know what? I'm in no position to answer that. I don't know what the
Right.
hell is
That's what I
going
was going
on
to
there.
say. Like, how would he know? I was going to say, how would he? I don't think he know the answer to that one because I don't even know the answer to that.
You guys want me to say Nitro TV is going down so you could go ahead and sign up for Gears? Is that what you guys want me to say? Like, no, man, I don't know. If you guys rocking with Nitro, rock with Nitro. If it goes down, it goes down. You'll wake up in the morning, turn your shit on, and be like, oh, it's not working. That's how you know. But I don't know any better than you. Call Miss
Okay.
Cleo. Call Miss Cleo.
Okay. She gonna know. Eugene says, what are your thoughts on the Android TV box? Android 7.1 TV box TX3 mini 2 GB 16 GB analog S905W quad core 64-bit Wi-Fi smart 4K TV box.
You know what? Don't ask me. Go ahead and
Okay.
check out what's his name? Chicks. He does all the Android box reviews, right?
Jig. Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. I know you're talking about. I know you're talking about. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. He
yeah,
does.
yeah. You know what? At the end of the day, the way I want my boxes specced out under $100 or flirting with $100 is you want like 3 gigs of RAM. You want a quad core better, clock that two gigs or better. You see what I'm saying?
Right. Got you.
Right? And you want 16 gigs of storage or better, 32. And you want the opportunity to be able to expand on that storage base via USB port, preferably 3.0. And you should be all set. That's going to get you as close to an NVIDIA Shield without having to fork over NVIDIA Shield money. But at the end of the day, you want a Mercedes, you got to buy a Mercedes. That's just the way I feel.
For before I go any further, Next Live Tech said, which is the MRAKATTAK guys. He said there's 159 people watching, only 60 likes. Let's go, people! Hit that thumbs up. If you guys haven't hit the thumbs up, it is much appreciated if you guys hit that thumbs up for me. I appreciate it. Also, I want to make sure I'm not missing any questions. Technology King says, for you Reviewdork, he says, what video capture card do you use? What video capture card do you use, Reviewdork? Do you use?
Okay. All right. So I'm gonna show you guys really quick. Capture card I use. is HD60S, is an Elgato gaming capture card. Now, for those who are aspiring to get into the YouTube game with your Fire Sticks or recording Fire Stick tutorials, basically what you're going to need is an HDMI splitter. It's a special box, and it's basically this right here. So it's an HDMI splitter. What happens is that the Fire TV Cube, or all generations of the Fire Stick, they have HDCP protection, which means that if you plug an HDMI directly into your capture card, you're going to get a black screen. So what the splitter does is it bypasses the HDCP 2.0 protection, and that allows you to record. So you guys got to go ahead and invest in that. So take a hard look at this. Take screenshots, guys. This is what I use.
So make sure you guys take a look at it again, so you guys will see it. I will start getting a couple of guys in here in a minute. Also, I want to say this. I talked to Reviewdork. I talked to Gabe a little bit offline before we came on. It was one thing that he said that I told him I will repeat. So it is one thing that I will repeat that me and him talked about, and that is this. He said to me that it's called YouTube, and I should let him finish it because it came from him.
You got this.
But he said it came from YouTube because it's about you. So when he said that, I thought about it, and I was like, whoa, wait a minute. To me, that hit me, and I liked it because YouTube, it's technically about you. And he said he get on here, he do what he do for you guys. And that hit home for me because I get on here and I love helping the end users. And for him to use that analogy that way, I'm like, that was hot. So at the end of the day, YouTube, like he said, they know what they was doing. It's about you, which it is. It's about us. We the one who come on to be nosy. Let's see what Bo doing. Let's see what Reviewdork got going on. At the end of the day, it is about you. So when it's about you, and you got people like Superdell, you got people like On Demand, you got people like Reviewdork, iTrusStreams, Mr. Blammo, Troop, The Real, LJ, NXLV Tech. When you got Ken, you got people like that that's coming on to help. Then to me, to them guys, as well as Reviewdork, I appreciate you guys for coming on to give that knowledge to the end user. My last show, I let people know, even though I'm a YouTuber, at the end of the day, I'm still an end user too. Why? Because I still learn from Reviewdork. I still learn from iTrusStream. I still learn from SUPERDELLTV. I still learn from other YouTubers. So even though I'm a YouTuber, I'm still an end user too. Why? Because I want to get fed too. So I'm quite sure if I ask Reviewdork as well, I'm quite sure it's other people's channels, like he have said. He goes to other people's channels as well to learn from too. So we can't grow to help you guys unless we get that knowledge from other YouTubers, as well as the knowledge that we have within us. Also, I learned within talking to him that his heart big as I don't know what. I like getting intel from people that I interview. So him, I like that he has a big heart. He didn't expect for his channel to blow up the way he blew up, but to me, he did. He gonna tell me no because he humble, but to me, from what he told me, and when you got drive and you got that want to help people learn, you got the want to show people a different way or show them your way, then you're going to have people that's going to follow you or share what you got to say, I need that. You see how I rephrase that back to myself? I need that. So, yeah. so within that, I like they got that, from him. From the ones that just subscribed to me, Saul Sanchez, appreciate you. Much love. Once you part of the I Need That channel, like I said, you guys family. Once you guys ask me a question, or even if you sub to me, I treat you guys as family. I want you guys to be welcome here. Any of you guys that come, I'm going to get some of the guys on here because I want them. So Troop, if you in, Troop, come in. I want some of them to also give some of their knowledge. And then if some of the guys, some of the bigger YouTubers, if some of them have questions, let me know. Also, for YouTubers that's in here right now, if you're a YouTuber, press 1 right now, and then I can figure out who to let on the panel, or even if Reviewdork wants you on the panel. iTrusStream, I don't know if you want in. If you do want in, let me know. DAREALWY, if you want in, let me know. DROID. Okay, shoot, wait a minute. Market, wait a minute. Philly Cable Day. Also, I'm gonna say this. Everybody that's pressing 1, if you guys are not subscribed to their channel, I'm asking everybody in the chat to subscribe to their channel. Yes, I'm a small YouTuber, but anybody that knows me know I have no problem with spreading love, because I had that done to me. Superdell was one of the big first one to spread that love and say, go follow me, and then it trickled on down. So Reviewdork came in, and he himself said, Bo, let me go to my channel to spread that love as well. So I appreciate him, because where he's at, he could be stingy and be like, I ain't trying to share my subscribers with you, Bo. But from him, he said, let me go ahead and put a shout out to let people know where I'm at. I want to say I appreciate him for that. So everybody that's pressing 1, everybody, they are YouTubers, and every last one of them, I'm quite sure, have knowledge that they can share. So if you guys are not subscribed to their channel, again, subscribe to their channel. I got Troop on the panel now. So with me having Troop on the panel, I don't know if DAREAL wants to come in. I don't know if Dale is coming in. I want to make sure the DST is coming in first. So any of the DST that's trying to come in, let me know. No more drama. Let's think about the end user. Exactly, Dirty. Well, I mean, coming here, it ain't allowed anyway. So you coming here, I don't deal with drama. I don't even associate with drama. So and then I also want to say this too. Reviewdork is the first YouTuber. Well, I take it back. He's the first big YouTuber that said, Bo, I want to go to your channel to give an interview. So I do want to appreciate him for that. Some of the other ones I asked and they told me yes, and I appreciate them telling me yeah. But he was the first one that seen me on somebody else's channel and said, Bo, I'm gonna need that. I'm gonna need that interview. So I do appreciate him for that. If you guys that's out there that want on to ask or give some knowledge, let me know. iTrusStreams, I didn't get a yes or no from you. DAREAL, I didn't get a yes or no from you. Juggernaut, I didn't get a yes or no from you. If I missed your question, repost it so I can read it or get it answered. Edward Perez, appreciate you. Much love from you. And yes, you found me now. Let me see. I want to make sure. Dirty Hearing to make sure I'm not missing nothing. He said, nice respect, Windows House. I need that respect. Or are you out of it? Yeah. I mean, so again, I don't really have to say it, guys, but I will say this. Coming to my channel, I have so many mods because of I know I'm gonna interview some controversial YouTubers. Some people are not gonna like them. Some people are not gonna agree with some of the stuff they do, and that's fine with me. But again, at the end of the day, like I said, they're on the hot seat. So with them being on the hot seat, it's your time to ask them a question. They either got to be accountable and say yeah or no. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't see the question, I see it. You got to think about it. Like Reviewdork we're doing right now. He sees some stuff that I'm not seeing. He's answering or he's typing. So he see it. If I don't see it, he will. On demand, I don't know if you're trying to get in. If you guys trying to get in, if you're a YouTuber and you're trying to get in, say text Bo knows, and then that'll let Troop know that you're trying to get in.
Yeah, I already put
Troop will send a link to you guys.
I already put the whole DST team in there, so I don't know who everyone will come in.
Dirty Harry, I missed it, but I know Reviewdork said something to him, so I do want to make sure I'm giving a shout out to him. Yes, Yes, and if you guys don't know what that hammer means, what I Love My Two Nephews put out, that hammer means if she put that joker out there, that means somebody gotta go.
Yeah.
So, and hopefully it's not you. G Taurus says, "Hey, Bo, will you interview Touch Tone?" G Taurus, let me tell you something that's funny. I already interviewed Touch Tone. So, if you want to go to my playlist, you can go in there, and in my playlist, it'll have everybody that I interviewed. So everybody that I interviewed will be in that list. So off of memory, I might miss some names, but off of memory, the ones that I have interviewed have been Rojas Tutorials. It's been Steven Cornelius. It's been SuperDell-TV. It's been Target 1080p. It's been Demiology. It's been NEWTECH. It's been MRAKATTAK. It's been now I got Reviewdork. It's been want to make sure who?
Blame.
Yeah, I know. True. I mean, if I'm gonna ask for some help when I think I'm missing somebody. I got Blamo. I interviewed. I'm trying to think. Who else? Am I missing somebody? True. Am I missing somebody?
Well, I thought you missed them, so that's why I asked this. Blame.
Oh, no. I'm gonna make sure. No, I want to make sure I'm not. I don't think I'm missing nobody. So, I said iTrusStreams. Yeah, iTrusStreams. Also, that's who I was. Somebody else said. Want to make sure I'm not missing nobody. Food Stamps said, "Oh, what's good, Food Stamps?" Gave you a thumbs up on the stream, Bo. Appreciate you, Chris. Chris Eaton, appreciate you. I want to make sure I'm not missing no questions. Get to the meat. We trying to get them in here, Rob. So I
they
get
already in there.
Who? I don't see nobody in here.
Everybody's in the chat. They just ain't coming in. Just click on that.
Okay. Yeah, if you guys in the chat, hit that window. Hit that window to look like a video recorder. Click that, and then it should let you in.
What up, Gabe?
What's going on, man?
Chilling, bro.
Solo Man been keeping a low profile. I don't know, Dirty Harry. I haven't reached out to Solo Man. William Lopez, Mr. On Demand. No, I haven't interviewed On Demand, but I will be interviewing Mr. On Demand. Actually, I might have him tomorrow. I might just have On Demand or Juggernaut tomorrow. If both of them hit the panel, I'm going to ask both of them. I'm a Reviewdork sub, and he is the truth. I will hit the sub button to you. Who was that? Jesus Mercado. Appreciate it. So I appreciate that, Jesus. You thought I was gonna say Jesus, huh? Nah, I got this. I know a little Hable El Español. What's good, Victor? Victor Solis, Mike G, what's good? Kirk Pageant, what's good? I don't know. Is y'all having problems getting in? They might be having problems. True, what you doing to the I'm trying to figure out.
I invited them. Okay, I'm gonna send them to their email. All right.
Sean, I want to mess your last name up, Sean, but he says, I've been done with Touch Tone and Solo Man for a long time. Too much doom and gloom. Okay. William Lopez says, you got two, bro. What was you meaning by that, William Lopez? Anthony J. King says, Reviewdork, are you going to give away a multiple Android boxes and one night like you did one Wednesday night?
You got one Wednesday night. I gave away 6 Android boxes. That's up to man over there.
You gave away 6?
6. You know, courtesy my man over there at cklgoods.com. Like, I had to pay for them. I pay invoice for them. You know what I mean? But
right.
You know, at the end of the day, man, it was wild. So I gotta reach out to cklgoods.com right now and be like, hey, you know, can I get another 10? Or something like that. I don't know, man.
Yeah, that's crazy. I know that night was jumping.
Man, it was like the Oprah Winfrey show. It was like, you get an Android box, everybody gets an Android box. It was crazy, man.
Off the Grid Pepper says, hey, Bo, on FIRESTICK, if you close a app, he said, if you close a app, does it shut down or does it run in the background? If it does, how do you close them? Okay, on that, if you want to all the way close them off the grid, you're going to go into your manage install. You're going to go to settings. You can go to manage install. Once you go into your manage install applications, once it open, whatever app it is, let's just say it's Kodi. Go down to Kodi. Once you go down to Kodi, click Kodi to open it up. Once you click it to open it up, you're going to see where it says launch. Under that is going to say force close. So if you want to make sure that you close it all the way, hit force close and it will close it off the grid. If I'm telling him wrong, Reviewdork, let me know, or the real, let me know if I'm telling them wrong, or is there another way that you guys make sure that you close your apps in the background on the Fire Stick?
Basically what I do is just go to manage apps and force close in the manage app section. You know, it's really that simple. If I need to do a video showcasing that, but really you just go to applications, you know, manage apps and force close.
Right. And on the Android box, all you gotta do is get advanced kill, and it'll kill all the apps. So if you was asking for Android box, that's for that. Go ahead, Reviewdork. I'm gonna cut you off. Jesse L, appreciate you. I appreciate the love. Let me see. How much love from Australia. Thanks for keeping it all real with the reviews and interviews. I have learned so much from you all. That's what's up. Rodriguez life. Keep hopefully you can keep on learning from every last one of us. Caesar, Murata. I'm also a Reviewdork subscriber, and I just subscribed to you as well. That's what's up. All you guys that's coming over from Reviewdork's channel, I appreciate you guys for coming over. First off, to hear the review, and then I also appreciate the love of you guys subbing. Again, at the beginning of the show, I said who my shirt is sponsored by, who my cup is sponsored by. I don't know where she's next to, but she's next to Reviewdork on my screen. The woman with the wig on, with the red, with the smile on, that's the real. She is the one who created and done the cup as well as the shirt. Again, if you guys trying to get at her to get you one, you can get it at the bottom of the description of this video. I got the Juggernaut. Just hit my panel. I want to tell him, bless him for hitting it. The real, bless it for hitting my panel. Juggernaut is part of, if you guys don't know who he is, I will do this. Juggernaut, is you on or no?
Yeah, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yeah, Juggernaut, you just came on. I'm going to ask Real as well. Could you let the people know who you are and what team you're a part of? Because the reason why I'm sending it to you, because I know you is part of a team. So I'm going to say it like who you are, what do you do? So that way everybody will have a feel of who you are.
I'm just a lonely white Canadian guy. I'm part of the Supreme Builds team. I have my Juggernaut build. And before anybody asks, no, I do not have the Juggernaut add-on. That is not me. That came out actually after my build was out, but because I'm in the Supreme Builds group, it's more centralized there, and now it's growing. I will be coming out with an add-on. So that's me. I'm just the Juggernaut. Okay.
Appreciate D-Rob. I haven't had you on my panel. I don't know if you want to get on, D-Rob, but I would like to hear from you, Mr. D-Rob. That's if you want to hit my panel. The real, since you on my panel, I know you ain't shy. You part of the DST team. Could you let the people know who you are and what you a part of?
I'm the real, part of the DST team. You just said it though. I'm like, what else you want me to say? You know I'm not gonna say much.
Yeah, I'm knowing you like quick and to the point. And yeah. Your channel, what you do? What you got?
Oh, I got my own channel. It's called The Real. It might say The Real Why. I changed the name a little bit because people was calling me The Real Way. There's no A in that, but hey, I have my own channel. I do like little things with the shield, and every now and then something with a fire device. But looking to expand on the channel when I get time. You know.
Okay. That's what's up, real.
Yeah.
What's good? Derek Johnson, Smart TV King. What's going on, everybody? What's good, Smart TV King? What's good? I want to make sure I ain't missing nobody. Anthony J. King. Oh, okay. Appreciate the sub, Anthony. Pedro Torres City. So he sold on one of y'all. What's good, Deshaun Blunt? That's my boy. He in Philly. So for all you Philly fans, Deshaun has hit the building. What's good with you? G Torres says, hey, Bo, I just jumped on and I appreciate all the knowledge from streaming world. So G Torres, I'm quite sure I can speak for everybody on the panel. We appreciate you. Any questions? I got 1, 2, 3. I got 3 YouTubers on here right now. I don't know where On The Man is at. He said he was coming on. I don't know if Troop. I don't know what Troop doing. Troop, you ain't letting them on, Troop?
Yeah, I'm letting them on. How you get in the real?
I sent it to her. I sent it to Real.
Yeah, I think they in the chat. They just got to hit the little green bar. People are in there. They just haven't hit the like where they're in the.
Did you have a hard time getting in? You have a hard time getting in? No. I'm asking Juggernaut. You have a hard time getting in, Juggernaut?
No. Once Troop sent it to me, I didn't have my stuff hooked up. Nope.
I don't see a link. Okay. Look, I'm gonna do this.
I'll put it on there.
True.
Yeah.
True. I'm gonna do it like this. I'm gonna put the link out there.
It might not be a link. It might just check y'all Hangouts.
I'm gonna give them the link.
No. Look, I'm gonna do it like this though. I'm gonna put the link out there. Once I put the link out there, if you're not a YouTuber, me, Troop, or Reviewdork will kick you out if you're not a YouTuber.
There you go.
So I'm putting the link in the chat right now. Miss Billy says, "Hey, Bo knows. Ask Reviewdork, has he ever checked out your build? And Bo, have you updated it recently?" Okay, that's a good question. Good question.
Okay. So I'm gonna give an honest answer. Right? I did check out your build. In the future tense. In the future tense, meaning I got to time travel to the time that I check out your build. So, which means I'm gonna have to do it tomorrow. Now I'm gonna have to check out your build tomorrow. Then, man, I'm gonna have to do a review on it actually. So it better be updated.
Yeah, no, it's updated. It's updated. I gotta actually add, and I keep saying it. So DVD King, if you out there, kick my butt. And Blammo, if you still out there, kick my butt. And the reason why I say it like that is because I'm supposed to be adding Blammo's new add-on, and I'm supposed to be adding DVD King's add-on back. It was on there, but I took it off. So what I will do is add it back on there, and I will add Blammo's. And actually, Miss Billy, thank you, because that'll give me something to do tonight. So I will add both of those tonight, and then by the time I add it, that'll give Reviewdork time to go in and check it out. At the end of the day, he might, y'all say, I need that. So we will see. Whether you like it or you don't, trust me, it's cool with me. I want your honest review.
I'm gonna be fair. I want
your honest review. You gotta remember, it was a while before I actually got into doing it. I had Rojas and V-Dub Style. Both of them helped me with my build. Shout out to both of them. Appreciate both of them for the love and helping me on that. Miss Billy, good question. Jesse L says to Bo, I remember watching you do a White Castle run on Dale's TV show Celebration. Yeah, that's been a minute. I like stand behind the scenes, King Dose. If you guys see any questions out there on the panel, make sure you guys ask the panel. I want to make sure everybody question get asked. Sub people, I'm a Reviewdork. Okay.
Well, I want to jump in. I want to jump in real quick because I'm seeing in the chat, people are still inquiring about SULEMAN and Touchdown, and unfortunately, this industry is synonymous with them two guys. And at the end of the day, what you guys are here on the show, and you guys are chatting it up, and you're looking at these men and women on the panel, and you guys have to understand that these are they are the future, of the Kodi community. You know what I mean? Like as I was addressing to Bo knows earlier, you know, the Kodi community starts from the bottom up. You know what I mean? And
Right.
so at the end of the day, you know, it's like we have to change gears on this. You know what I mean? And I'm asking you guys, you know, from the position that I'm in, and hopefully, you know, you guys understand, we got to change gears on all of this. Period.
Wait a minute. Good. Could you repeat yourself? We gotta do what?
I think we gotta change gears, man. We gotta change gears on everything. And you know, so Suleiman and Touchdown is just too synonymous with the Kodi niche. You know what I mean? And I think, you know, whatever drama that's going on, they brought it upon themselves, but that doesn't affect any of us. And it shouldn't affect any of us. You know what I mean? I think we just need to like move on and just really make Kodi great again. You know, I said that before. I sound like Donald Trump right now, right? You know, make America great again.
Okay.
But we need to make this niche great again. You know, listen, I'll be lying about you that I didn't have fun roasting those guys. I had a lot of fun. You know, but at the end of the day, man, you know, why are we on here? You know, when I made mentions to you earlier, you know, I said this is YouTube and it's about you. It's about you, the viewers, right? It's about you guys who jump on in and watch us. It's about you guys that subscribe to us. It's about you guys that like us or dislike us. It's about you guys that share our content. Everything that we do, we're doing it for you. We're not sitting there saying like, I think my subscribers and my viewers will like this. It's, I know they will like this because this is what they're asking for.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So everything that we put out there is because you guys asked for it. It's because you guys want it. It's about you and you. And so I want to make sure that, you know, this community isn't about Touchstone and Suleiman because it's not about them. It's about you guys. Because it ain't about them. It ain't about me. It ain't about anybody on this damn piano right now. It's about them. It's about you guys. It ain't about them.
Well, the only thing that I feel jumping in on this is that those who got to know me on here came from the background that I've been doing, like, you know, my build stuff for a while and doing Kodi, and it was a box seller for a long time. Just started getting into now the add-ons and things like that and doing this YouTube. And going through YouTube, a lot of the things that jumped out first was like the touch tone and the Solo Man videos and reviews. And what I learned real quick is in one of my first videos, I only have a few, is that the clickbait. I really don't like panic clicking when people say, you know, this is the end of something, or this is, you know, where it causes somebody to panic click, and you find out that all it is their opinion on something, and then I want to sell you something. You know, like that to me is not, that is not looking out for the community. Sure, you're passing some information. Absolutely. If you're out there and busting your ass and you're giving information upon information, and you're either doing a build or you're part of groups or advising people, and you feel that something like IP vanish or something like that would be useful, then pass that information on. But to solely make your videos in order to people that get into a panic and a clickbait, where they're like, oh, especially me. I was watching Solo Man, and then, you know, then it got into his, you know, when they did the GoFundMe thing and all that stuff. And I'm just like, wow, that is, how can there be so much drama on a venue that is so vast it can house everybody doing everything? You know, so that's why I enjoy your videos. I like watching those, and they're informational, and you're passing on legit information that people can use and that are asking for, like you said. But I really dislike people who do panic jobs.
All right. Well, I also want to throw something in there. And the thing is that, you know, if these guys force us to be better, and I don't have a problem with that. You know, they're forcing us to be better. You know, again, it's about them. Again, it's about you guys, right? And you guys as a community, you're entitled to your own damn opinion. You know, I'm not going to go ahead and try to sway you one way or another, even though I do think I'm the best. I'm kidding, right? But what I'm saying,
you ain't kidding. You not kidding. You be real to that, because I'm gonna be real to that. I'm the best. I'm the best bow. I'm the best bow out there. Can't nobody touch bow but bow. So.
It's about, you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, you know, these guys force us to be better because, you know, we have to be genuine. We have to be authentic. You know what I mean? Like, again, you know, accusing someone of being those characters is almost like, you know, like I called you a verb earlier. You know, people are going to go ahead and, you know, just bow it, you know, bow know it. You know what I mean? going to hold court on what's happening. I think, you know, when people go ahead and they generalize you into a specific group of people, and you know what, I'm gonna make it a point not to say those names anymore. But when you get generalized into those group of people, it's not good for the community, because, like I said, you know, the community has become synonymous with the clickbaits, with the misinformation, with those kinds of things. And you know what? If that's the way they roll, hey, that's the way they roll. Again, public opinion is what's going to, you know, matter the most here. It's not going to be what I say or what anybody on this panel says. It's their subscribers, right? Their subscribers, because it's about YouTube. It's about what their subscribers have to say. Listen, I could go ahead and scream at somebody with an Apple iPhone and say, man, that iPhone is just a piece of garbage. I mean, I have one. I have an iPhone and an Android, you know what I'm saying, and a Note 8. You know what I mean? But when they're fans and they're passionate about something, there's really no swaying them. There's really nothing you can say and or do to sway a fan when their opinion's already made up. And so, you know, instead of like, you know, going ahead and trying to, you know, cannibalize other people's viewers or their subscriber base, you know, by trying to discredit them or defame them, you know, which again, I had a lot of fun doing. With that being said, you know, I think with all the fun and done, you know, it's, you know, you guys decide, man. We're not going to sway you one way or another. You know, you guys know who I am. You guys know I'm a potty mouth. I'm far from a Christian man. I'm a God-fearing man, but you know, oh, by the way, you know, I do give a fuck what you guys think. I care an awful lot. And if there's anybody on this panel that doesn't care about their subscribers and what they think or what they have to say, then you shouldn't be a YouTuber. And I'm just calling it out. I'm just saying it, putting it out there. You should not be a YouTuber if you're not caring what your viewers and your subscribers have to say and what they feel. And at least my subscriber base, you know, they said, you know, Gabe, you know, cut the drama, you know, let's get right back to reviews. And I think, you know, listening to them, you know, they're helping me grow, and I'm going to grow with them. You see what I'm saying? And with that being said, you know, it's like, we got to give them what they want, because it's YouTube. You know, it's about you guys. It ain't about us. And unfortunately, sometimes we get caught up in this, and you know, our emotions get ahead of us. And you know, there's a bunch of alphas out there, man. You know, we're overprotective of our brand. We're overprotective of our name. We're overprotective of so many things. And you know, it's very easy to just like get caught up in that. You know, but YouTube isn't Jersey Shore, guys. You guys are coming here to learn and have fun.
Exactly. And that's the big thing for me. And me, any of you guys that know what I say about it, my thing is we all got a choice at the end of the day. So I'm not gonna sway you to or not. I mean, I more or less say go follow whoever. But at the end of the day, it's once you get over there, it's for them to keep you over there. Whether it's Juggernaut, whether it's On Demand, whether it's Marcos, The Real. I can tell everybody to go over there, but once they get to there, you got to keep them, and it's up to y'all to say, yeah, I'm gonna stay over here or I'm not. So we all got a choice. We all got a choice. To me, I look at it, we got a choice as far as who we follow, who we don't. As far as me dirty mouthing somebody, not gonna happen on my watch. It's not gonna happen for me, even though I know I'm gonna get tested. It haven't happened yet, but I'm quite sure I will have somebody test me, and that's fine.
Hey, but they gotta test you, man.
Oh yeah, it's you gotta think about it. It became to where I didn't get no thumbs down, to where I started getting them, and the thumbs down doesn't bother me. Only thing with the thumbs down is what I tell people: let me know what I'm doing wrong so I can help you or better myself. Tell me in the comments.
And you say that at the end of every live stream that I've been on with you and stuff, and that's what I like. That's what I learned from you right off the bat. There's always going to be a positive and negative, regardless of what you're doing. And if you get to know the negative and you can fix it, well, it became a useful positive.
Exactly, you know? Exactly. And once the ones that don't follow me and you start following me, you'll start noticing or hearing some of my sayings or some of the stuff that I say or what I'm about. And I love listening to different YouTubers to see what their niche is, to see what they're about, to see if they are clickbait. I won't use the word. Here's one word that I won't use until I know I can prove it. Scam. So if they doing stuff they're not supposed to do, what's crazy is I follow them too. I follow them because at some point, they're gonna give me something that I can learn from. You know, either to say to not go down that path or whatever the case may be. For the ones that got on my panel just now, don't think that you're gonna get away without telling what you do. So on demand, you just got on my panel. Thank you for the blessing. Let the people out there know what you do and what you about.
Hey, what's up, everybody? I have a YouTube channel, Mr. On Demand, and I do Kodi builds. I'm a developer. I'm an IT tech. I do computer hardware reviews, box reviews, all that kind of stuff. So that is what I do.
Okay, next to you on mine is Marcos. Marcos, let the people know what you do and what you about.
Right now I'm adding some stuff to the add-on, which is I rebranded it to Patron all-in-one, which now it has English and Spanish with the things of crypto, and I also maintain all 11 builds in the El Patron wizard.
Somebody got to mute their YouTube. I hear a background from somebody. I don't know who it is.
Yeah, me too.
Next to him is Reviewdork, but you guys know what he all about. Is food stamps. Food stamps. Let the people know who you are and what you about.
I'm the Urban Kings. What's up, everybody? I make the food stamp add-on. It's an urban add-on mixed with urban stuff, I guess. But yeah.
Okay, next to food stamps is Philly Cable Dave. Philly Cable Dave, as well as Urban, as well as Marcos, and as well as On Demand Juggernaut. I don't know if I told you or not, but I appreciate you for blessing my channel, my panel. Philly Cable Dave, let everybody know who you are and what you are about.
What's going on, everyone? How are you, panel?
Hello.
What I do is I'm just a new guy. I'm a TV box enthusiast. I'm that type of guy that goes under the hood of TV boxes. I just don't let them sit on my TV stand and watch TVs and search the web and watch movies. I go under the hood. That's what I do. All I got is about 10 videos, and that's what I do. I get it in.
That's what's up. Panel, besides Reviewdork, do any of you guys have a question for Reviewdork? Any of you guys got a question for him? Is it anything anyone of you guys want to know?
Get hot here now.
Well, I've seen some of your videos or things that where you review a box or devices and that. Do you get into where you review builds or add-ons and things like that?
Yeah, well, no. Bo's going to be the first build I'm going to review tomorrow. It's going to be a tragedy. It's going to be a total mess. I can't.
Somebody help me. Somebody please help me.
Almost slaughter that thing like Michael Myers.
Yeah, I believe it too, y'all. I believe it.
I'm gonna throw a little news out there. So in regards to the whole Nitro thing, Nitro getting taken down, I don't know that about Nitro getting taken down, but I do know that at least 4 different YouTubers and multiple videos have been flagged and taken down, including mine, that were all Nitro reviews. And so the copyright police are sending out notices and taking down videos.
Well, you know, I really can't. I can't speak on behalf of Nitro. Like, you know, the inner workings, the politics, any of that stuff that's happening.
Well, I'm just speaking on the behalf of me because I got a copyright strike because of the video, and I showed absolutely no live video on it. And I'm not the only one. I've talked to at least 3 other YouTubers besides myself that all got videos striked and taken down because of it being a Nitro review.
Well, On Demand, I think Touchstone did a video yesterday, or I can't remember when. I really don't care. But he said that Nitro wasn't going anywhere.
Yeah, of course he's gonna say that. I would say the same thing in his situation. But I'm just speaking. I'm not saying anything. I'm not saying anything that it is going anywhere. I don't know if it is or isn't. What I am saying is that if they're coming after specifically coming after the review videos, then something's going on.
Well, no. Okay, the inner workings of YouTube is basically they're using hash technology, guys, right? So if you're reviewing, like, let's say Nitro TV,
companies,
and you're surfing through the channels and you have Gilmore Girls, or you know what I mean, or you're sitting on a channel for far too long, that channel's sitting up there, and you're gonna get a copyright strike based on that content that's sitting out there. I did a video, and oh my god, I was on sports.free.xyz at one point. And I did a video, and I was sitting on the WWE channel for far too long while doing it, and I got a copyright strike. You know what I mean? So basically, my advice is, if you're going to review anything, you know, if you're going to, you know, just fly through the channel, just do so really, really quick. You know, 3 to 5 seconds, keep it moving. Blur channel. If you're going to hang out on that channel for a little longer, just, you know, blur it out. You know, after you show it works, blur it out.
These are videos that were on for a long time. They weren't flagged by YouTube. They were actually, YouTube was requested to give a strike. They claimed the content. Another copyright holder claimed the content, and then I had to contact. I have the emails. I had to email these people and request for them to remove the copyright claim. I told them I'm not affiliated with Nitro. I told them, listen, if I put something on there that infringed with your copyright, I apologize. I talked to these people. I worked it out, told them that I delete the video. They released the video. They released the copyright strike on my channel. And then I went and deleted the video. This wasn't your standard little copyright notice.
Okay, so you deleted the video, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and is your channel in good standing currently?
Now it is, yeah.
Okay. Listen, man, you got nothing to worry about. You know, don't you know, these copyright strikes, you know, they got to go out. But the thing is that they're not giving you a copyright strike because of Nitro. They're giving you a copyright strike because of the content. You're reviewing Nitro.
No, they gave me a copyright strike specifically. The guy emailed me back. He said Nitro's stealing our channels, stealing our content, and that's why I have the email that says specifically that it was about Nitro, and it was about the fact that
So do you know the mechanisms of a copyright strike? Like, I can go ahead right now. Right, I can go ahead right now and give Bono's a copyright strike right now. And say I didn't. You know what I mean? I can go ahead and say I own this content.
Let me tell you what's funny. It was a show I did last week, and usually if I get a copyright strike or something like that happens, or if they give me a notice, it's usually like the day after or so after so long. But this particular day, I got it like maybe an hour or two after my show was over. I was like, huh? I'm like, I've never got one that fast. So
it wasn't even an hour, bro.
Yeah, it was less than an hour. It was less than an hour. And what's crazy is by you saying that, Reviewdork, that makes sense. That makes sense more to me now by you saying that.
Now, is that a copyright strike where they actually put a strike on your YouTube account and your YouTube account wasn't in good standing anymore? Or was it a strike to where they just said, well, your video is okay, but you're not going to get any monetization from the video? Because there's two different kinds they do to you.
It was a warning.
See, this was an actual strike, and if I had gotten 3 of them, I think it was in 90 days, they'll totally take the channel down.
Cut that off for me. Thanks, son.
But to me, basically, they gave him the chance to go edit it out.
Yeah, and I actually went in to go edit it out, but it was just weird to me that it happened so fast. That never happened to me. Never happened to me.
This was a takedown.
Okay, I want to show you guys. I want to share something with you guys, right? So companies, you know, hire me to manage their social media, and that is usually one of my first go-tos is to file a copyright complaint, and I'm filing it as the owner representing the company. You see what I'm saying? It is that easy to file a copyright complaint. Listen, these are bots. You're not dealing with an actual human being or reviewer until there's a rebuttal or until you're actually responding to it. Now, when you get the immediate copyright, you know, claims like, you know, you're not going to monetize over this, is usually for music, right?
Okay.
Music, that kind of thing. And what's happening there is it's not a copyright infringement. It's just that you lose the right to monetize off of the music on your channel, and that the owner of that property is going to monetize with that revenue. But like I said, I could literally just go ahead and, you know, just Bo. After I get off, I'll say copyright using my trademark, Reviewdork. What you doing using my trademark? What you using my copyright? You're using my name. I can argue that you used my name without permission.
Got you.
And that is that in itself is precedent enough for them to be like, okay, we're removing this. You got a copyright strike.
Makes sense. That makes sense. Did you comprehend that, Mr. On-Demand?
Oh yeah. And if you read the terms, if somebody does do a copyright complaint like that, and it's not founded, they can actually get in criminal trouble for doing that as well. So you can't just go out and put a copyright claim on anything and say, oh, this and this and this, because the other person can count. I mean, if you've got something for them to sue, they could counter sue you. And they could actually.
Okay. Well, here's the thing. When you offer a rebuttal, and you get a copyright claim. Listen, if you're using other people's music, you lost. You're done, right? But if you're using other content and you're able to demonstrate it's for educational purposes, or even in the form of satire or some sort of parody, or that you're presenting content that there's no other way around in your narrative other than infringing on a copyright, I mean, you have that right to use it, but you're going to have to go through that process, because these processes, listen, I mean, there's millions of videos getting flagged every day for copyrights. YouTube does not have the manpower to manually review everything. You're not hitting a manual review until maybe, the second or third rebuttal. Everything's done by this damn bot and this algorithm. You know what I mean? So, I mean, again, the safest way to do it is don't hang out on some content for more than 3 seconds unless you have an angle.
Video. I didn't play one channel for 1 second. Now that's one thing I'll tell you.
I don't know, man.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. It is kind of weird. Adrian Johnson says
neither did one of the other guys that got his video flagged that I know as well, which I'm going to be doing a show with him too. But yeah, there's some some of these videos were online for a while, and I'm saying it's too much coincidence that it all happened the same day, and it's too close to what all the other stuff going on. I mean, there's a lot of coincidence going around. I'm not going to pretend I know what's going on. I'm not going to say that, but I know what happened to me, and I'm just putting that out there as free information to everybody. If you are a YouTuber and you're planning on doing a review on any IPTV, you better be really, really careful about it. Definitely.
Okay. LJ, well, not LJ, Adrian. I'm gonna let you answer. I'm gonna let you rebuttal back for that, but I want to make sure I'm not neglecting the chat either. Adrian Johnson says I do not see a response to our question. Adrian Johnson, can you repost your question so that way it can get answered? I don't know what your question was, or LJ, either one of y'all post the question so I can see what the question is. Go ahead, Jernot.
So I'm just wondering if you get a copyright strike or content strike or warning or anything like that, does it come from YouTube? And did they say that somebody filed it against you? Like maybe that's what happened, is somebody's just messing with you.
Exactly. Someone filed it against you. Listen, someone could go ahead and file your content as not suitable for under 18. You see what I'm saying?
But when they do that, are you made aware that someone actually did that against you, or does any notification?
You're sent an email, and they will go ahead and say the complaining party. But see, here's the thing: when you fill out that form, you can put anything. I could put Paramount Pictures if I wanted to.
Oh, okay. So you thinking somebody might just went for all of the Nitro videos that they could find and then put a copyright strike on it?
That's what I feel.
Right. Okay.
I know somebody else that got hit up for it, and it's been on his channel for over a year.
Yeah. So yeah, it might be somebody that's going. Somebody might be just going around trying to do it then.
Well, that's my point. Is somebody's out to get him, and I'm just saying, and that was just part of their tactics that they're using. I don't know who it is. I'm not pretending to know, behind the scenes what's going on. I'm just saying that there is somebody. Whether or not it's dirty tactics or what they're doing, I don't know. I don't know what's going on. But, you know, I know that they are going after Nitro.
Well, see, that's what I don't like about how some of this stuff gets so negative. Like an example is when Target 1080 did his a rant video just a little while ago because what's his nuggets there? Who were you just talking about? Solo Man and the other?
Oh, Touchstone.
Yeah, there we go. Nail polish remover, that guy. He admitted to like DDoSing against somebody's website and things like that, and they were arguing and stuff like that. And I just left. Like, you know, it doesn't even make for entertainment anymore when it gets into things like that. But I'm thinking that if that comes out in videos and it's actual where you could actually make a statement of someone's admitting that they're causing harm or trying to do something against someone else's either livelihood or their hustle or whatever it is, that there's going to be repercussions. So, you know, I'm just thinking that somebody's going after people that are admitting that, oh, well, hey, we're either using the words hacking or, you know, we're DDoSing you. And when they're not even doing that, they're just stressed. They're just stressing the network or stressing. There's not very many people actually doing a real DDoS. They're just stressing the websites and crashing them.
Okay, so here's the deal. I mean, Reviewdork got stressed. It got stressed to all hell. You know, for the viewers out there, you know, we jump on camera and, you know, we're all a bunch of good guys, personable guys, you know, but, you know, when we get off camera, it really is dog eat dog. You know what I mean? And, you know, we are talking about livelihoods of, you know, of people here. And if people feel that their livelihood is threatened, they're going to do everything that they can to protect it. And I'm speaking from a position of knowing. You know, I've dealt with Broadway actors, you know, who had bad, you know, their public relations was absolutely horrible. And this man was willing to pay me his arm, his leg, his unborn child to clean it up. He was willing to do what it takes. And you know, again, when people feel that their livelihood is threatened, they're going to do whatever it takes. And, you know, I mean, that's just human nature. That is human nature. When you feel threatened, you're going to do whatever it takes. You're going to DDoS. You're going to go ahead and, you know, do the copyright complaints. You're going to go ahead and, you know, just go after anyone and everyone. You know, whether you are a smaller YouTuber, and you know what, there's no such thing as a small YouTube, because even what Bo knows at 1.7 subscribers, 1,700 subscribers, his reach has been magnified through the collaborative nature of social media. His reach is magnified through the collaborative nature of social media. And so you guys got to understand that. You see what I'm saying? So even Bo knows is a threat. Bo knows is a threat.
Somebody mute their YouTube. I don't know who it is. So, but I totally agree. Somebody need to mute it, unless it's me.
It's an echo.
But I think it was on the man because yeah.
Okay. So with him saying that, I totally agree. I totally agree with him saying that because with you being small or big, when you're able to reach people, whether you're small or big, it becomes huge, and that's a plus for me. That's why I said it. Me growing the way I grow, I love the way that I'm growing, because then I can see it growing the way that I am growing. Real Jeremy 1, what's good with you? Also, I want to say to Miss Billy, she did give me a donation in my PayPal, and I want to give kudos to her, and I do want to say appreciate to you. But this is what she said to me in the donation. She said, "Bo knows you the man when it comes to interviewing. Enjoyed Reviewdork. Look forward to your build update." So I do want to give a shout out to Miss Billy. I do want to say I appreciate you for the donation. I appreciate that. Adrian had a question. I want to make sure I get to everybody's question if they asked the question. So if I missed it, I want to make sure they do get at it. Adrian's question was, explain to us how. Oh, this question is not for me. It's for Who on the panel? You show the Urban. Urban is for Urban. Urban Kings is explaining to us how food stamps is. Wait a minute, what it says? Explain to us how food stamps is urban when the majority of the people getting food stamps is not urban.
Oh, jeez.
That's just somebody's want to start drama. It's a fake account.
Yeah.
No, Adrian is not a fake account.
Adrian Johnson?
Entertain that question because we already went deep into that one night a while back. So into the origin of the name of his add-on.
It's an all-in-one add-on too, so a little bit of everything.
Yeah, it got Spanish in there too. Spanish. They got a whole bunch of stuff. Even Chinese movies. So.
Okay. Well, that's good answer. Good answer. Anybody else got any question that's out there? Real Jeremy 1 says thanks, Pear, for the shout out, Bo and Gabe. Oh, much love, Real Jeremy 1.
Okay, somebody needs to drop the hammer on that ghetto already. Enough with the dumb comments.
You can. That's not you. You know the admin.
I just deleted the message that he just.
That's the second one. Like that ghetto, if you want to hang out here and stuff like that, and listen to this interview, because right now we're in the panel session, so it's kind of a free for all. But if you're gonna write things on there like those comments and stuff like that, it's time to bounce.
Sorry,
we got him.
Reviewdork. So are you saying size doesn't matter? Oh, okay. He's talking about the He's talking about the YouTuber. Okay, I'm like, huh? I'm like, what are you talking about? I got a strike from. Go ahead. On the
one thing that, the one thing that I noticed and I wanted to ask Reviewdork is as you grew as a just hang on, why isn't Juggernaut at NASA? Okay, hold on 1 second, folks. What my question was is as you grew as a YouTuber entity, did you find that the more YouTube, either live sessions, reviews, videos, and the posts that you did to gain more popularity and stay in mainstream, that you started to run out of prevalent information to put out there that you felt? Did you ever feel that you needed to go to negative sides like some of them have with their either their interviews or their information, like I said, doing the clickbait or misleading things like that?
At the end of the day, as you're building your audience, you want to stay true to just creating great content. Listen, your content. Listen, okay. You got to remember this, right? We don't do YouTube to build subscribers. We do YouTube to build on views, right? And the views come in consequence of our subscribers referring or sharing our content. Now, when you have a collective group of individuals who are used to a specific type of content, and then you go dark side and do clickbait, or you just change your whole entire angle. What happens is that you end up alienating your core audience, and those are the people that are building your channel. Your content may be great as all hell, but it's worth nothing unless people are actually sharing it. And if people are saying, "Oh man, this is great," you know what I mean? They're plugging a vote for you, man. You know what I mean? So you want to stay true and consistent to what you do. There's no reason to go dark side and do clickbait. Every once in a while, you get people's attention. It may come across as clickbaity, whatever the case may be. But when people land on your channel and they're watching your content and they see that it's genuine and is authentic, and they, when they X out of your channel or your video, they feel like they've learned something. It's not clickbait. At the end of the day, they're like, "Ha, he got me," but they feel fulfilled. They feel like they learned something. Now, if I'm going to go ahead and clickbait you and then sell you on some tampons, nah, not cool.
Well, that's I guess I want to clarify, because clickbait is such a general word used. Is like there are some out there, and some people have mentioned it in the chat. Some different people is that like their header or their thumbnail will say something drastic about either an add-on or a build or review or a Kodi product or an Android product, and it's actually only about 30 seconds of that, and then it goes into selling IP Vanish. Okay, so I have no problem about if anybody is going to put on their hustle and do reviews and they want to sell IP Vanish, but don't make every video you have segue in to your sale. You know, like I guess that's just me. That's a little bit different.
Well, I'm going to play devil's advocate to that. And the reason why I'm going to play devil's advocate to that is that, you know, if you guys are opening up APKs and before every movie, you know, you're being introduced an ad and it's tolerated because, well, you know, it's Terrarium TV. You know what I mean? You tolerate it, right? At the end of the day, if you're doing a video and if the meat of your content is about something and it's good information, quality content, you know, you should never feel embarrassed of segueing into, you know, hey guys, you know, check out this VPN. You know what? You own that advertising space. You know, what people don't understand is that with YouTube, I mean, when these ads show up before the video, I mean, you're getting paid, you know, pennies on the dollar. So if you're able to own your own real estate as far as advertising space, you know what I mean? Go for it. You know, do it in the middle of the video, do it at the end of the video. But, you know, again, if you can't feel embarrassed too much to not doing that. I mean, we are entitled to doing that. And I think, again, at the end of the day, if you're providing great quality content, people will tolerate it. Again, people tolerate it from Terrarium TV because, you know, all the movies are there.
But that's my point. Is there are some that it's the reverse. Is the content that they have is subpar or minimal quality and minimum quantity in there to get the gist or the information across, and then you're blasted with you know, them selling something. Which absolutely, if you're going to make money like that, but I personally feel that there should be some equality in there of the content side supports the monetization or earning your, you know, money in the other half. You know what I mean? Because for sure, I believe that, yeah, if you're doing that, you own that is yours, absolutely. But it's because there's so much competition out there. I feel that when I'm watching things, people are feeling that they may feel like, oh, I'm not going to get more viewers, or oh, I'm not going to get more reviews, or I'm going to lose money. So yes, hey, look, this is the best new add-on, and it's an all-in-one, and Kodi, it'll be perfect and stuff like that. Oh, by the way, here's IP Vanish, and use my number, and you'll get a discount and things like that. Like, okay, well, thanks for the information, but like, you know, next.
Well, I mean, again, you know what? At the end of the day, let the channel listen. The dynamics of the channel or a YouTuber is exactly their dynamics. You see what I'm saying? If that's how they roll and they're building subscribers and they're building viewers, that means that, you know, aside from you, there's people who are saying, hey, that's cool. You know what I mean? Like, to you and I, you know, what we normalize as, you know, what's good, a good channel or a bad channel, or a good YouTuber or a bad YouTuber, great content, bad content. You know, at the end of the day, you know, I just say let them do their thing. Our job is to be YouTubers and to worry about our channel, and, you know, other people, you know, do whatever. Listen, I'll be honest. You know what? I'm man. You know, I'm guilty as sin. You know what I mean? Because there was a time where I cared a lot about, you know, the solo mans or, you know, the touchdowns, but now I don't. I don't care about it. Like, let them roll the way they roll. You know what I mean? Like, who the hell cares? It's just like, keep doing you. Just do you. Who cares about other channels?
Hold on, yo. Whoever ain't talking, please mute yourself because I got this badass feedback.
Okay. All I'm going to say is just rock on with the channel, man. You know, other people are going to go ahead and build their channel and build the structure of their videos the way they want to. You know what I mean? If they're going to push any product midway through the video, if it's subpar, you know, it may be subpar to you, but to somebody else, it just might be gold. And to a lot of people, it might be gold. You see what I'm saying? So, you know, we can't sit there and say, well, there's a right or wrong way of templating a video or segueing into a product. You know, each and every day we turn on the 6 o'clock news and we're getting smashed with, you know, car dealership commercials. You know what I mean? Every which way we go, we're getting smashed with, you know, the number one, volume car dealership in the region. We're just getting smashed with that each and every day. So at the end of the day, it's your channel, it's your content, it's your real estate. If it's your livelihood, don't feel embarrassed. Just rock and roll with it. Other YouTubers doing it, hey, you know what? They're doing it. And I think what's happening here is that, YouTube has implemented some things here to discourage people from it. If you are not committed to the YouTube platform, you're not going to last very long. I mean, YouTube says you can't monetize until you get like 4,000 hours of views, and you get like something like 1,000 subscribers or 10,000 subscribers or something like that, until you guys are actually able to monetize with ads. And you know what? That really, I applaud YouTube for that, because it separates the real individuals from the pretenders out there. You got to be committed to building on this platform. You know what I mean? And building a brand, because at the end of the day, you're building a relationship, a business relationship with YouTube.
Right. You is. Adrian, I don't know if you want in. Do you want on the panel, Adrian, or no? You at work, Adrian? Or are you trying to come in? So I don't know if you're trying to come in or not. If so, let me know. Or click the link. Again, I'm not going to be on too much longer. I'm going to try to stay on till it's 9:15. I'm at 9:30. I will end the show. I will end it. I was going to end it at 9, but we went a little past. So at 9:30, I will end it. So any of you guys questions, you guys got to make sure you get them in. So that way
I'm going to answer G Chor's question really quick.
Yeah, let's look at it right now. For Reviewdork, how many strikes have you gotten before learning from your mistakes? Okay.
Yeah, I never got a strike because I learned from the mistakes I made on behalf of my clients. Listen, this is what I do for a living for other people. I just happen to just start doing it for myself. But, as far as like YouTube and how it works, it's algorithms, the metrics, analytics, everything. This is what I do, so I learned from my mistakes at the cost of a dime of, my clients, way back when. And, but as far as my channel, never got a copyright strike.
Okay. And then for MRAKATTAK, I know it's the next TV live. I want to say give shout out and prayers to your wife. I hope everything is good with her. So I do want to give a shout out to you in my prayers. So hopefully she is okay. Can you post it? You got my info on how to get in contact with me. So let me know. Rojas says I got 2 strikes fighting them both.
Yeah, good luck to you, brother. That's all you can do, and at the end of the day, you live and learn. But what is it? You can't get 3 within like 6 months or something like that.
Yeah, and then I miss Real when she got off, but Night Real, she's gone. She got to work tomorrow. Cole Romani, I'm gonna give a shout out to him. I think he was saying shout out. I don't know if he was trying to have me shout your name out, Cole. So I can honor that. Paul DeHer says I won my strike. Rojas says it's 3 within 3 months.
There you go. 3 within 3 months. All right.
I want to make sure I'm not missing nobody else's questions. I'm gonna go up to make sure I didn't miss any. Okay, I know Adrian was talking to, I guess, you, Urban. Are you reading that, Urban, or no?
Yeah. I'm in here.
Okay, I want to make sure. Who else? It says, can you make? Jason Jones says, can you make a file save real DROID track and premiumized login and password that you can import, export on Kodi, APKs, etc.? I don't know if I'm gonna read it again for the panel. Can you make a file saves real DROID track and premium login password that you can import, export on Kodi, APKs, and etc.?
If you're using a build that already comes in the wizard itself, all that saving information.
Right, I'm trying to figure out. He's trying to save. Says, can you make a file? That's where I'm lost at. Can you make a file saves? Is he asking, can you make a file save real DROID, or is he trying to read? Jason Jones, if you listening, read. Put your question for me, please. Let Let me make sure. Meryl B says, is it important to push? Okay, it is important to push the need for a VPN every time, but to sell a specific party is too pushy. Teach the need for it and why. Say it is what I use and trust, but tell the viewers to compare. I think that's for you, Reviewdork.
Rewind that question one more time. I was trying to follow along as you.
Yeah, it says it is important to push the need for a VPN every time. I guess I was trying to say, is it the needs? I guess.
Okay. All right. So check this out. What for you guys, for those who are fans and viewers and who watch us every day faithfully, we love you and we appreciate you. But just like you guys watch us every day, and just like you landed on our video yesterday and you just learned about IPVanish or VPN, there's someone that's going to land on our channel today and may have never heard of a VPN. And because of that video being present today, they learn about it. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So, again, we're making videos for you guys. We ain't making it for us. So you got to approach it as each and every day, I'm going to have new viewers. And there's going to be somebody, each and every day, people go and buy a Fire Stick, and they get home, they're going to jump on YouTube, they're going to try to figure out what the hell they need to do. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And so, even though that VPN may no longer apply to you because you might have Nord, you might have Express, you might have IPVanish, there's still that new viewer who's never even heard of the term VPN or virtual private network. You know what I mean? Where they're sitting there wondering why they got the notice in the mail. Like, oh, what am I doing? You see what I'm saying? So, yeah, you a lot of what we do is recycled content to a certain degree, but a VPN isn't. Listen, man, you don't sleep with a woman you just met 5 minutes ago without protection. I don't think you should stream anything without protection. It's just common sense. That's just the way I feel.
Two more. I got two more. One question is, what do you think about the hybrid IPTV boxes?
Hybrid IPTV boxes. I don't have an opinion yet because I haven't reviewed a hybrid IPTV box.
Yeah, me either. Me either. So that's an actual good question because I haven't got one either. NEWTECH says, I got a question. I've been reluctant in regard to posting videos on my personal APK mods. I put one up and removed it just in case. What's your thoughts?
It's your APK. Put it up there. Have fun.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out why'd you take it down? Why'd you take it down? If it's yours, then I'm trying to figure out why would you take it down? Keep it up. Keep it up.
If you're really worried about something, just go ahead and pay for hosting. Use like Mediafire or something like that, and just pay them to host your APKs.
Okay, let me see. Make sure I'm not missing nobody else's question. You're right. McDonald's advertise. Oh, he said, Dev Dolphin says, you're right. McDonald's advertise every day. Exactly. Is it important to push the need? Okay. She said, read. She said, read. Okay. Okay. Maria B said, read. It is important to push the need for VPNs. Is. Okay,
it is. I mean, it is important.
Spike, read it. So I guess you're saying I read it wrong. So I guess if I read it wrong, then okay, I apologize. Real Jeremy 1 says, what's your favorite STB for IPTV? I've tried both Buzz and Formula, but interested in Avo. I don't know how to pronounce that. Have any of you used it? I know I haven't. I can't even pronounce it.
Nope.
Yeah, I can't even pronounce it. I have never used it.
All right, going back to Maria, is it important to push the need? Yes, it's important to push the need because each and every day someone jumps on a Fire Stick and they're streaming without protection. And each and every day, they're going to jump on our channels. They're going to jump on one of these guys' channels. They're going to jump on Solo Man's channel, Touchstone channel, anybody's channel. And they're going to learn something new each and every day. Now, for you, again, you're watching our content over and over, and you're like, okay, well, I heard that already. Well, we apologize, but, it's for the new people.
Okay.
Maria says it is. I agree. Love you, Maria.
Okay, yeah, I think that's what she's telling me. I think maybe I read it wrong. I guess. Rojas says, question for Reviewdork. Picture in the back is tripping me out. I see a hand on the soccer ball, a hand around your brother, and your brother hand tucked in your hand. Am I seeing that right?
Okay, let's see if we can get a close up here. Let's see what he's saying here. So let's go to that picture there. So
okay, I see what he's saying. He see like 2 or 3 hands, I think he's saying.
Yeah. So my brother's hands on the soccer ball. My son's holding the ball along with him. His other hand's on the other side of my son, and then I got one arm wrapped around my brother's shoulder, and then my other hand's missing somewhere behind my son. But I know it looks trippy, but pay attention to the damn show. Why are you checking out my pictures for, man?
Let me see. Do not use add-ons, APKs. They use somebody else. However, don't keep pushing one VPN. Tell folks to compare. I will. Okay. Let me make sure. You got 6 minutes, y'all.
Which VPN works best with a Fire TV? Who would like to answer that? Who knows about the Fire TVs?
You said which what?
VPN works best with a Fire TV. Adam asked that.
The Fire TV sticks. I don't.
Well, Fire TV box sticks.
Same thing. I try to stay away from them, to be honest. I'm not even gonna lie to you. But
well,
you can use IP Vanish on it though. But
yeah.
I don't know which one works better. But you can use IP Vanish on it.
I haven't used one on a Amazon product, so I don't know. But I use private internet access myself. I'm pretty sure it will work on it.
Okay. Oh, Maria B, appreciate you, and good night as well. She says remarkable silver stream. Okay, thanks. Can grab others need to silo. I don't know who he's talking. Okay, he's not talking. He's talking to somebody else. Rojas says, I was like, dude, that's 3 arms coming out your body.
Coming out your favorite Godzilla movie, man. That's right.
His bro's bicep. You're seeing Rojas. Bo interview Smash soon. I know who Smash is. Smash. What you doing tomorrow, Smash? You busy tomorrow, Smash? Pia is not bad. I don't know if you're not busy, Smash. You up for an interview at 7 Pacific tomorrow, Mr. Smash? Smash the gaming. Everyone knows who I am, and no, I'm not. Why? What's up? No, I just asked you. Smash.
Smash the like button.
It says, "What's the build out for box sellers? What's the best build out for box sellers?" Any y'all got a on demand? Your build is up and running, ain't it?
Yeah. TV Guide build #1 on Kodi been downloaded 300,000 times in the last 3 months. I mean, so it's basically just a TV Guide, and it's a fork. You run it with another Kodi build if you want. No problems at all. It got every IPTV add-on in Kodi integrated in with iView TV Guide and give people their IPTV.
Right. Okay. Smash. I'm gonna put my email in the. True. Can you put my email in the chat? Yeah. And then if 7 Pacific is good for you, Smash, we can do it. If not, then we can do it on Tuesday or a Wednesday. I usually do my interviews on Wednesday at 7, but me and Reviewdork clash heads, so we can't do it tomorrow. So we decided to do it today. Same thing with Demi. Demi was in a different country, so that's why I did it on the Tuesday before earlier. So, but we can collab, Smash. We can collab on the time. So, hit my email. Hit my email that we can go at it from there. And while I'm asking you that, Smash, I did say I was going to get with Jug. So I don't know what you're doing tomorrow, Jug. You busy tomorrow?
I'm doing an interview with this guy named Bo Knows.
Okay, sounds good to me. That sounds good to me.
Just to answer a couple of questions, I can't remember the name. Bobby, I think it was. A good resource online for to do coding and programming. There's lots of them out there, but you can use like Code Academy. There's a couple other ones out there too. Lifehacker gives good resources. And as for a build, Juggernaut, cough, cough, or come by the Supreme builds. We have 12 of them.
Yeah, they do. They do. Yeah, they do.
And if you got a good enough box, don't be afraid to run more than one. That's why I make all of mine a fork of Kodi.
Okay, and if it's just that bad, you can also go get I Need That build. Bobo knows.
Put them all on there.
Yeah, put them all on there if you got a chance to. We got a whole bunch of builds that everybody promoting.
Well,
Bo, you got Twitter? Yeah, I do. I got a Twitter, Smash. It's the same thing. It's Bo Knows, Smash. If not, I'll look for you on Twitter. I'll look for you. It's under Smash. It's under Smash the Gaming Canuck, or it's under just Smash. What is it? What do I look for you under? I can look for you right now, actually.
Damn, I'm actually on Twitter too. I totally forgot I have Twitter.
Okay.
Holy smokes.
Yeah, I can search for your name, Smash. Again, while I'm looking for his name, what I will do is, because it is 9:30, I will start with I will start with food stamps. Is there anything you want to say to the people before I let them go?
I'm about to update the food stamp add-on in a little bit, update the TV shows and movies, and we'll add more Spanish movies on it too. So that's it.
Okay. Marcos, is there anything you want to tell everybody in the chat before I let them go?
I've just been adding a lot of TV shows lately. And a lot of movies too, but mostly TV shows.
Okay, let me see who's next to you. On Demand, is there anything you want anybody to know before I let them go?
Yeah, this last week I put out the on-demand build, and I am working on a second release of that with the X-Influence skin. So it's going to be more of a light version that may run a little faster for guys on lower end boxes. And in a week, I got the sports build will come out.
Juggernaut, is there anything you want everybody to know before I let them go?
Just hit up my channel, the Juggernaut. Same thing is that have the Juggernaut built out there. Going to be doing an update because some things have changed, and Blamo did a great update to some add-ons. Xavier build is coming along. I did a lot of work to it today. Decided to pull Gaia out of Xavier. I was going to use it as one of my main ones, but if people have seen, Gaia is not doing any more updates to this version until their version 3 comes out. It's going to be a new Gaia that flows better with a couple of their add-ons and scrapers. And other than that, just thanks again, and hit us up tomorrow, folks, if you want to find out my story. And it's going to be an interesting one.
Okay. And then the Mr. Man tonight, I'm going to let him go ahead and say if there's anything that he wants you guys to know, what he got going on, what he got doing new, what he got up and coming. So, Mr. Reviewdork, is there anything you want the chat to know before I let them go? And then Smash, I got it right now. Let me know that you're following me so we can go there from there.
Okay, so before I let you guys go, I want you to know, I got some amazing, important things coming out, and I recorded myself. I just don't know that I recorded myself, and And so therefore, I'm not going to share it to you until Bo send me a message. And if Bo send me a message, I'm a blast it right back at him with this recording I got on. Yeah. No, listen, man. A lot of you guys.
Oh man.
Here we go. Listen. A lot of you guys, I recognize your name. I recognize a lot of these people's names, and that just shows, we are a tight knit community, right? And so, you guys, you're jumping around from my channel to Bono's channel to, we got Juggernaut to Troopers, the Real, we got, all these guys on the piano. At the end of the day, as long as these guys, just do what they do, to keep it real, focus on their passion, they love what they do, informing you and teaching guys stuff, there's no reason not to subscribe to their channels. And you know what I mean, just listen, just to social media, it's all about networking, right? It's all about networking, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, there's certain people I'd rather not work with, and I think it's general consensus, that we'd rather not work with. And whether our positions are biased, or we feel deeply rooted on just that exact bias, at the end of the day, it is what it is, because I got a lot of subscribers that subscribe to me, and they subscribe to the Solo Man, they subscribe to you, they subscribe to the Touchstones, everybody's crisscrossing, it's a mesh network, right? Again, social media. So all I'm going to say is, man, let's just have fun. Let's just, man, screw the drama, man. Let's just have fun. I don't know. I like doing, like, some YouTube battle raps every once in a while. It's just like kind of fun. You know what I mean? Like,
you might even have me try to come up with something like that too. That ain't too bad. I kind of like that.
You know what I mean? You have some fun. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, you know what I mean? Like, it never needed to reach the levels and the heights that it got to. And I think a lot of it was because it was reactionary. We all reacted to it. I reacted to it. You know what I mean? My personal bias, just really, had me like, oh, I'm going in. You know what I mean? Because the Reviewdork community, I want you guys to understand something. When I defend the Reviewdork community, I'm also defending, the Bo knows, I'm defending all the guys on the channel, because, these guys, they don't deserve to have it nearly as hard as, I've had it, simply because of, the mistakes that other individuals have made within this niche. You know what I mean? And I think people need to see authenticity. People need to see genuineness. People need to see, the guy that they want to have a beer with, shoot the shit with, talk sports with, have fun with. You know what I mean? Knowing that, hey, look it, I keep it real. Judge me, I'm gonna judge you back. You keep it real, nothing personal. Let's have fun, hug it out, shake hands, love you, bro. That's it. Okay. That's how we do. You know what I mean? People get so butthurt, become keyboard warriors, just jumping on in, being trolls and all that stuff, and trying to infuse, these type of things. You know what I mean? And it's tragic. Man, forget it. All I gotta say is, man, I love every single one of you guys. I love everybody on the piano. Bo, 1.7 subscribers.
Come on, you family though, man. Come on, you family now. The way I see it. You family, you hit my panel, you family. So within me, y'all, before I let y'all go, I will say this in closing. I appreciate every last one of y'all for hitting my chat. I want to say the security team, I appreciate you. My mods, much love. The panel, much love. The visitors that we had, bless my panel, from the Urban Kings to the Marcos to the On Demand, the Juggernaut, the Troop, the Real, the Philly Cable Dave, and the person that let y'all know a little bit of the other side of him, Mr. Reviewdork. I appreciate you guys for blessing my panel and helping the end users with any question that you guys was able to feed them with. And I will say in closing, if you know another YouTuber that you won't interview, holla at me. Let me know. I will try my best to get them here so you guys can get the other side of them, because you guys know at the end of the day, I'm coming at you with something you might need. So as I end my show, before I let y'all go, I need that. Deuces, y'all.
Peace.
Good night.
Peace.